Hi guys, how's it going? Oh, for this stream on JXMMY0 SHOW number 101. How's it going? I got a couple things I want to talk about today. Not like a crazy amount. The light's gonna be on for the beginning because if I turn it off, the light coming in from outside my window is kind of fucking up the lighting. So for now, the light's gonna be on. I found a Chud Logic video from like a month ago. I just forgot to cover, but it's by one of my favorite YouTubers, so I have to watch it now to give my full insight. You talk about Dickers a little bit, maybe a little bit of I don't fucking know. Aiden, yeah, Aiden's in the title. He covered the whole Soul Skibbity thing. And then we have what's his name? We're trying meeting with Fishback. I know actually that should be the first thing I cover. You're right, I saw that on Twitter earlier. It should be the first thing I cover. Let me just pull it up. Now what's the count Lord trying? Yeah. What was I supposed? I'm here? Yeah. Dude, it's so bad. Okay. How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the stream. I want to show this tweet I saw earlier. I'll just mention it. Made me remember about this existing. Let me zoom in. Hold on. What is going to be James Fishback's state? Mark my words. This is not the first time that Lord Triton, a friend of the channel, has gone to see James Fishback. Fucking horrible stuff. Horrible candidate. And you got the Lord Triton seal of approval. I don't know how much weight he can throw around, especially when half his community is the minor role. I don't like to snark him too hard because I don't look into Triton that much. But here's a fun fact about Lord Triton for you guys. Did you know he used to have a Discord server where he had the minor role? And if you click the minor role, you went to the minor chat. There's a minor chat in his server where he had his most trusted minors the minor mods. Why did he do that? I don't know. It's trying to be like, oh, trying to separate the minors from the adults, but then it just looks like you have your own their own little space for the minors in the server with their own minor mods. That was a whole drama. He ended up getting rid of the minor role. Did he end up getting rid of all the minors? Hopefully. I wasn't given a full answer on that. But that's all I can get for that. He went bald. Yeah, that's what happened. It's over, guys. But yeah, I don't cover Triton much. That's another drama, actually. I clicked on Food Shop stream earlier and saw that Soul was donating to her. Was he really? You ever see a screenshot of that? I saw another tweet recently where I thought it was funny as fuck. But he tweets too often. I'm trying to find a tweet from like 3 days ago. It's not going to pop up. It was some shit like, you're complaining about my friends being a doxer, but the guy who's complaining, you guys are also friends with doxers. And it's like, okay, maybe we're all in the wrong here. And here's Keemstar's wedding. I'm thinking about covering that for the next 3 streams. I don't know, heard there's a lot of drama there. He's retweeting a lot of Hempleton. I don't got much to talk about for him. I really don't. But better news and good news recently. I don't know if you guys heard about him. We'll cover Ricky. We will cover Ricky. Stickers TV finally covered something that wasn't Noah Lee Otter or Lego drama, right? The 2 streams in a row, it pissed me off. I was talking shit about it. I was like, he's talking about this guy getting called disabled. And he's like, he's fucking with a disabled guy. I don't care that he's fucking with a disabled guy. Why would I care? Realistically, I'll pull it up in a second. Thank you, Blurb. And then the 2nd stream in a row, I was like, okay, nice little snark. Like, why would I care about the Noah Arley shit? Cover something like cover the jar video if you have nothing to cover. I click on his next stream. It's the same screenshots. He's covering them again, but just through video format. He's covering the same thing again. It pissed me off because he just covers the same shit over and over. It's like, hopefully, it's not 3 in a row. He actually covers something new, which means I'm going to talk about it that much today. He covered Gideon quitting.
It is my legal team
don't
for
know.
not.
Yeah.
I believe.
Hi, Guna 42. You covered Gideon quitting and everything, then his stream crashed. That's it. Ricky, I had to talk about Ricky Live today. I had something to say. Hi, Guna 42. I don't remember. I'll get back to what I was going to say. I'll try to jog my memory. I got to pull up this first. Thank you, Blurk. Apparently, Full Skibbity's trying to get in with food shops. I don't know if that's the greatest idea. Face orange nails biting, like the emoji. Donating money to food shops. But Soul is now food shop's top pay pig. Yeah, imagine falling that low, dude. Some people were saying that he only did it to embarrass Aiden, and now he's just gonna disappear again. Obviously not true. Now he's just gonna circle around the DGG. I was like, half the people said he's disappear, half the people say he's gonna circle around DGG. Now he's just gonna circle around DGG and try to be, mind you, food shops is Destiny's like pet autist. Soul Skibbity is food shops pet autist. How does it get this low? Like this is bad. And if face orange, you see, put it wrong. Isn't it face orange biting nails? Am I tripping? Hold on. Face orange biting nails. Yeah, he put it wrong. So first of all, he just completely put it wrong. That's like an Aiden, or not like this type of community sphere centric joke. He's over there to DGG and not being original, just stealing the jokes. Unbelievable. You're gonna hear food shops calling people droolers in about a week and a half. We keep moving at this rate. Let's get into the video I wanted to watch now. Talk about a couple side things. Oh, I was gonna talk about Ricky. Hold on. What do I have to say about Ricky? I can have him. What's one gross hog to add to the DGG kennel? I mean, the only thing I saw that there's one bad thing he can do, but except for that, like he's literally just completely useless. If anything, he's a net negative for any community he's in. Boopshop's gonna start doing the low key though and hola stems. Yeah, we're all gonna act surprised where they came from.
First, I want to bitch about the World Cup. I want to bitch. I put it in the title. I lost everything.
But he said some shit in the beginning.
Like, never bet in. Never trust two Discord fans.
I was gonna say some shit. Ricky Live went live today though. He had a staggering 18 views in his live stream. You get those numbers up. We're Ricky Live fans around here. We support Ricky Live. I top orbiter. We can't let him keep averaging 3 viewers, guys. We have to watch Ricky Live. I sent a screenshot. Okay. Thanks, Schooner. I think is that Jason the Ween? Is that the one guy from like FaZe, Jason the Ween? I think he looks like Ricky. I mean, I don't really see it, but let's just go off this picture. Do you know when Ricky started streaming, his bit was going to be that he's the beanie guy. He just wears beanies every stream. Does Ricky have a server? I've never seen his streams in my feed. Yeah, Ricky does have a server. Did I not? I did. Hey, Ricky has a server in the... Is it in... Wait, is it still not in the pins? Is he a dumbass? No, it's back. Yeah, there's a link to it. Am I gonna promote the Ricky Live server in my chat? I guess that link is way too fucking long. Dude, what is that? I'll pull an actual different link. Where is he? This one? Invite the server. Is this one infinite use? Yeah, generate a new link. Okay. There you go. I'm not a dumbass. Yes, you are. You don't share it around enough. There's the invite to the Ricky Live server. I'll share the invite to my server in like 2 seconds. If Soul called in again? The newest stream? Is she even still live? He doesn't pop shit up on screen, so it's gonna be impossible to find it.
Oh,
I was
Ryle?
talking-
How long's she been live for? Like 3 hours? Yeah, it's not gonna.
Like
Wasn't think you're-
fucking anyone else that was there
You
at the
have no
time.
proof?
Everyone heard.
I've been annoyed and
Oh, you know what's gonna be?
spazzing out. Wait, what?
Oh, it's me. Hold on. Dude, she covered the whole debate. I didn't know. Wait, she covered the whole Soul Skibbity debate. I didn't know that.
Oh, interesting. 1 month ago, we have Soul Skibbity backstory. Wow.
If only there was a segmented VOD where she could have pulled this stuff up. It'll be on the kicks, the stream from yesterday. Okay. Is there a shit just called food shops? Is it this one? This is literally the one. And if you guys want to watch the Soul Skibbity coverage, I have it all into a playlist. Here.
Dude, dogs.
Let's go over the playlist now. It goes in order of. What's it? This is debating him on all his DGG shit. He was saying, mind you, he backs off on every point during the debate. This is where we accidentally pressure Aiden into admitting they had gay sex. Here's where I cover the aftermath of the gay sex. And this is the most recent one was Soul's called in the food shops. So I guess she called him to the stream, or he called him again. The VOD yesterday. I'll pull it up. Food shops live. Yeah, okay, it should be this channel. Is mouth always this loud? Here's the problem. Half of my mouse clicks get caught. The other half don't for some reason. I don't know what it is. Soul No Grinder exists? I don't know. He's a big Bumble guy, so I've heard. This one?
It's okay. You can just rewind a little bit.
One from yesterday. This one?
I can't believe Mao didn't go.
I have no clue what the timestamp would be even.
There's no like. I think.
Reasonable question.
I'll skip through
He
it.
said-
See if I
he
can find
said-
it.
I was leaking it, and
Assuming it'd be after all this.
that is exactly
It-
spoiled. Worth
Stop.
should not be the thing that comes out of your mouth.
Dude, she was legitimately looking at her phone for like 20 minutes. What is a food shop
in
stream?
that regard, but I've always wanted to end in.
Bathroom. When I go to the bathroom, okay, I'll listen from my phone. Okay, I'll listen from my phone. Okay, so then I don't miss anything. Okay, all right. So then I don't have to rewind.
That's a lie.
And she leaves again. Dude, what the fuck is she doing on stream all day?
That's how intimate and emotional it was. It is everything in my power to not like. I did not want this to be out.
It's like a plan.
She was DMing so okay.
God, bro. He
And
says,
Aiden DMs.
tries to paint
Is it here?
Soul Skibbity as he does
Branded, okay?
like stuff.
Maybe.
It's-
Speak to someone to know.
It's gonna be around here because in the left side you can see the
It just goes
Discord
to show
thing
how
now.
bad faith he is. It just goes to taking advantage of a 17 stream right afterwards. No harm, no foul.
right as fuck. Hold
Also,
on.
yeah, like you
It
don't
is
take
right as
your
fuck.
own allegations seriously. Then, yeah, what the fuck?
Like there, something like that.
It's not like it's the 50th time.
I've just seen someone being boring a little bit,
It's 10,
and someone like
26
food
there's a
shops that literally
class.
just
Oh,
walked
good
away
point.
twice for like 20 minutes
No,
each time.
I've attended a 10 p.m. class before. Time, at the end of the day,
Position 2. Understand, and from what
interaction with.
I agree with you,
Remember, right? Cognizant.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
you're just
Understand.
Video down, like, yeah, conclusion again if I don't want them to, right? So,
Yep.
you know.
Yep. So
Just
when I
keep dribbling.
obviously
So they're just watching anything Aiden related, or she's just watching anything Aiden related that has to do with Soul Skibbity, anything that has to do with minors involved. So of course morale's gonna be in most of them. There was, I don't know why I was there. I never watched that. This is the debate on what the fuck? Who was it? Was it Cameron F205? I don't remember. This was like the bridge burning debate or some shit. That's still up on one of the channels. Yeah, just going through literally everything.
Yes,
Yeah,
and
not
then
streaming, so.
and then
And
and
then-
then and then I'll explain my side to my
You
own
called him?
audience, right? Like the reason.
You know, you're right. It's Cheeto. It's the that's why it was Addy with a Y. It was go back like an hour and 20 minutes from when Soul called in today, by the way. Okay, thank you, Blur. It was Addy with it was like the fucking Turkey Tom got the Addy with a Y like tribute, and a Cheeto asked a minor for one or some shit. Name curse in the chat box. Fuck. I don't know. Okay, that's what it was about. Then it was like the ethics of asking someone, a minor for that.
She was drunk? Well, I mean, like being drunk is not an
Okay, here it is.
you know, that's not.
Oh, so does he call in for any more of the gay sex shit, or does he call in for? Okay. You burn the bridge and kick rocks. You know, it's funny. That's interesting. I had no clue who you were, just being completely honest about it, until you joined my server. I was like, okay. And I watched back the debate I had with Soul, and midway through, he's like asking like, who are you talking to for this information? He said, I'm not talking to anybody, well, except for the little L1. And I was like, because the first time around I heard it like a month ago, it kind of just went one in one ear and out the other one. And so now
Jokes. Well, I mean, something did actually happen, right?
the debate was this. He was saying shit like, oh, the DGGers are winning, the snark community is fucked or some shit. And he got debated for like an hour into walking back like literally every take.
I mean, Aiden did reveal PII in his general chat, right? He posted what Lyo's wife's face, I think, right? In his general
Including what Owlish? I have no clue what those DMs look like.
chat.
Legitimately.
So some
I'm just saying what he said.
degree of action did actually come out of it, which
Last buddy, what time for lights? And it's gonna be like everywhere. Oh, it's actually gotten darker outside. It's fine now.
it's not just a joke, right? It's not just a joke that you're doing that. It's sure, like everything from that call sounds like all edgy jokes, right?
Wait, I'm gonna have to watch. I'm not gonna watch the hit. I'm not gonna watch her covering this whole call on my stream. I'm not watching Food Shops for an hour, but I will say, does she see the part where Soul Skibbity says, Food Shops is a pedophile? Because that's from this debate.
Well, number one, you're a hypocrite because, like, if anything like that came out about is her small. He also said her workplace. Well, there you go. And name? Okay, well, I mean, like, he does the same thing that Hunter Avalon does whenever he's debating MAGA.
Oh, hold on. Wait, I'll just find it from this one. This one would be better because, like, then I can pop down chat.
She.
Okay, that's better.
Anything that was just so.
You know, it's nuance. Changes everything.
No.
I'll explain waiting. Okay.
This debate's actually awesome. It's unbearable and unwatchable, but because every point he's like, oh, there's a lot of nuance behind it. I personally wouldn't say this, but you know, some people would, and it's like, I'm not asking for other people's opinions. Why are you saying this? And it was kind of a fire strain. It just pissed me off so much.
Yo, what's up, Skibbity?
They just call him Skibbity from now on.
Wait, hang on. Push to talk require. Oh wait, it's gone now. Wait, hello.
Hello, hi. Are you still in
Hi.
traffic to this day?
Am I in traffic to this day? I'm always in traffic. Food shop.
Okay, all right, okay.
This is the Soul calling from today. I don't know what he's here. I'm going to explain. I'm pretty sure I can get it just from the context of what, or just get it from context clues.
No, so the Hellbent stuff, like, I'll just explain this really quickly, then I'll let you go back to your thing. The
Hellbent stuff.
Hellbent
Didn't explain the Hellbent stuff. That's fine.
stuff.
Hold on.
So we were like arguing. I think we were arguing about some like retarded thing about whether I invited her to a club that me and Aiden were at or some shit.
Okay, so I think he's gonna lie here, but I'm pretty sure what happened is that I think I know exactly what this. Soul said that Hellbent stalked them and found the bar they're in, And Aiden was like, that's so fucked up. She just stalked us like that. And Soul was agreeing, even though Soul sent her the address and told her to come. Because you can go back, or you can probably go back in the chat logs if they're there and see Soul saying like she just, I don't know how she found it. And then Hellbent's like, I got sent the address. And I'm inclined to believe Hellbent, because I don't know why Hellbent would lie about this.
And when
I think that's what he's talking about, so I want to see how he says it, I guess.
she was trying to take screenshots of the conversation, she left my phone
I'm completely wrong. This is about the Hellbent doxing. Hold on, I'm completely wrong about this.
number on there and like just posted it, then deleted the post. Not
shit.
post, like message, but then sent it again. And then deleted it again.
Did she fess up to it?
Yeah, I think so.
Did she fess up to it? It was in JG4L chat, general, and everybody saw it. There's nothing to fess up to. She was drunk. She was posting it to like prove something. Didn't crop out the phone number twice. Here's the problem. I can probably go back to my old streams. I don't know which stream. I'd probably get rid of it if I can find which stream it is. But I don't know the date, so I can't. I pulled up his tweet on one of the streams about it, where he posted all blurred, or he posted all scratched out, and you can still vaguely read the number through it being scratched out. So it's fucked up. Hellbent did it, yes, but it obviously wasn't on purpose. But then Soul Signal boosted it even further on his Twitter.
Okay, if she sent it again, that sounds
No,
like
I think she was
doxing,
drunk.
right?
To be fair to her,
She
I
was
think
drunk?
drunk.
Well, I
Yeah,
mean,
she
like
was,
being drunk
drunk.
is not an excuse, is it? I don't think it is.
I mean, if you want to put it that way, I mean, sure. I mean, I don't know.
I feel like being drunk's not an excuse, because it gives you a little more leniency, just like a little bit, because instead of it being like malicious, her doing it, it's still fucked up, but it's on accident.
If it's doxing, because it was like she didn't mean to, you know what I mean?
Did she
didn't mean to
hate you at the time?
No, she was just trying to win a petty argument, but she accidentally, she was like trying to show proof that exonerated her claim or something, and like the phone number got leaked. I wouldn't say it's doxing personally, because there's no like, she wasn't intended. I don't know. I don't know.
Wait, hold on. Soul with this actually argument, this is probably the best faith interpretation he could give here. I'm pretty sure he's debated before that doxing doesn't need intentions. And everyone called it a dumbass take. It was like, you're a fucking dumbass. And now he's gonna come in and be like, oh no, doxing needs intention. Which, yes, it does. I don't get the need to call in.
Well, the thing is that I could totally imagine a drunk Hellbent with inhibitions weakened, right? Who is angry with you, and she just posts that without caring about it, right? And then she does notice it, maybe the first time.
Okay, so Foodshop's trying to twist the story that Hellbent hates Soul Skibbity and posted and said, I don't care if his phone number's here. Noticed the first time and said, oh fuck, that's fucked up, and then sent it again. And the second her sending it again proves malicious, or it being malicious, which is like the dumbest interpretation you can take out of it, and literally the most bad faith interpretation you can get out of this.
And then after she deleted it, she's like, nah, no, I'm actually gonna post it. And then she posted it the second time, right? And then she was like, and then she got cold feet, and then she took that back, right?
Character defense from Soul, who knows Hellbent want to do something like that. Let's see his response to this, because this is a more pointed question, like showing, or I guess hinting at it being malicious. So let's see how he responds to this.
I could totally see a situation like that where yeah, that would be doxing. The thing is that you can't ascertain what her mindset is at the time, right? Because people have very human reactions to stuff like that. Like people can have second thoughts or on what they're doing, right? So in my opinion, I think it's a toss-up on whether or not she has doxed you. And I think that if it was,
It's a toss-up. Okay. if you know nothing about it and you weren't there at the time, I guess it's a toss-up, but I was streaming at the time, and I was just barely reading Aiden's general chat, and I got the interpretation that she was very clearly drunk and accidentally posted them.
Was in
But
the
not
middle
accidentally posted them to an argument, but accidentally didn't get rid of the phone number, so accidentally posted it.
of a petty argument. I think it's doxing.
Yeah.
It was that last part?
Right. So in my opinion, I think it's a toss up on whether or not she has doxed you. And I think that if it was in the middle of a petty argument, I think it's doxing.
How are you gonna? What she said? Yeah.
Yeah. I just wanted to clear that up, like what actually happened. I thought I'd give some context.
Dude. She's like, she makes this whole story that from someone who was there, Soul Skibbity was there, and she's like, I wasn't there, so I have to come to all these like random conclusions. And Soul, who was there, isn't gonna push back at all. And he's like, yeah, I just wanted to clear some things up. So him not pushing back just makes Foo Shop's narrative the narrative. So that's the third person this week Soul Skibbity has slandered as a doxer. Because he slandered Dickers. Dickers, not a doxer. He slandered Aiden, in which Aiden even agreed that it's spreading PII, and that he wouldn't even classify it as doxing until he just came back on that now. Where is it? I made an edit somewhere here. Or it said his own. I think he said his full.
Like, for example, there was like a Dickers stream once where after after me and Dickers met up, he just like kind of said my full
Well, it's a
name, or not my full name, but my actual name.
What?
It was just
Wait,
like,
what?
So he does to him. I'm trying to say Dickers is like a doxer, and then you hear him saying his first name. So, like, looking gas.
He said his name.
Oh wait, hold on.
law enforcement looking at this message thread. I, Solomon Skibbity, did this.
That's like the second time. Or let's do the two more random ones. His first name is public. His first name is very obviously public. His last name is even debatably public. I don't even think that's his name, but I don't. We're not gonna joke like that, yeah. Then back to this one.
I don't want to, say that.
I don't say it's public yet. There's an argument. I can see that's not public, but then it's like for a while his public facing Instagram where he followed everybody on it, like all the big creators, even the smaller ones, all the people he knew online, it had his first and last name on it. Unless he took it off eventually, so I think sharing around is fucked up. But he arguably did make it public himself through his Instagram.
Alben doxed me, or say that I would leave my phone number without like clarifying that.
It wasn't linked to his channel. No, it kind of was linked to his channel because originally he was following people on it. He was following the creators on it. So you're linking your Instagram back to the commentary community.
I guess so. Yeah. There you go.
Was it like?
Much to his Insta. I mean, he also did the fucking call. He like screen shared it with his first and last name and a bunch of stuff. He obviously didn't care that much about it being out. He linked about and about. I get that, but like, it's really hard. I'd be hard pressed to call it doxing if you're out there on your Instagram with your first name, last name, and directly tying it back to the commentary community by following people and them following you back. And then the one thing is that it's not tied through your YouTube channel, but like you're sending it to people through Discord from commentary. I still don't think people should be sharing it around, but it's hard pressed to call it doxing. Yeah, I mean, you're right on that. I'm not going to mention it, but you're right.
Like a stream argument?
No. I think we're in like you've heard of Nuke chat, right?
No. What's that?
Nuke chat?
It's like you know spicy chat. It's like a spicy chat clone. We were in one of them. It's like
like one of the 50 clones out there.
Yes.
Game is private chat. Game is private chat. You need to click one button to get into. It's legitimately just like spicy chat.
So I think
Yeah.
Aiden's got one.
It's actually a little more open than spicy chat because you have to be in the server for 10 minutes to join spicy chat.
Guy Gamma's got one. Yeah.
Yeah,
dude,
they're all it's all very gay.
Gamma? Wait, Gamma? Hold on. It's gonna take me a long time to find this zero, but I heard the name Gamma and I gotta pull it up. I promise it's not the bullshit this time.
Dude, it's like a serious kind of situation because like this guy eating his stuff is like
There you go.
Yeah.
I give it a
Yeah. So it was like an argument that was taken.
no doxing server in Nuki chat. I don't think they've even pulled anything from Nuki chat yet, except for the Lumpy Willy thing where he's like, we're gonna find Ethan Klein's son's preschool or some shit, and it's like, yeah, fucked up joke, but you're really hard pressed to act like it's anything more than a joke.
Play some one of them. I think Aiden was with me IRL at the time when that happened. So interesting.
Doing his Lumpy anymore? Lumpy's been gone for a minute now. Probably for the best after the
Stay.
Ethan Klein show. Oh.
Anyway.
Wait, what? Wait, when was this? Like,
This
what do you
was
mean
like
he was with
this
the
was like-
IRL?
I think this was
What do you mean Aiden was with you IRL? You mean you hung out IRL? Like he was on your stream 2 days ago telling you that he sucked Aiden's dick. How else would he have done that? Okay. Just transferred it across the internet?
like when Halben leaked my number. I think it was like January 15th or something.
Mm-hmm.
So around that time anyway.
Okay. I see. You guys never met up more than once, right? Like IRL.
Me and Halben or me and Aiden?
Me and you and
Me and Helbin and me and Aiden. She responds with me and. Just how does she function? If she's it's so bad.
Aiden.
Oh, okay. Me and Aiden met up so we met up on New Year's. Then
Mhm.
we met up a week later when Parry was in London. And
Wait,
then,
what? Wait,
Yeah.
Oh, what happened to Lumpy and Ethan Klein? Lumpy made a joke about doxing Ethan Klein's kid. Doxing his kid's preschool, which I would be doxing. It's a joke, nothing more happened. Obvious joke. It got deleted within the minute, the post even. But there's someone in Nuki chat, don't know who, but there's an account in there just logging everything. Ethan Klein ended up posting that screenshot, and he's like, look what these evil snarkers are saying. And then they found another screenshot of him saying some crazy shit in Perry's chat, and there was a hellbent message below it, putting like, I don't know, some other joke, being like, yeah, go ahead, or some shit, that's a joke. And they took that, and they're like, wait, isn't this Nicholas Thurio's top gal hellbent platforming and agreeing with Notorious Doxer Lumpy Willy? Notorious Doxer who hasn't doxed, but you know, that's none of my business.
wait. Okay, so you're saying
Yeah, he would have flip flop in his positions a lot. So it went from when he came back to Donda chat eventually, he'd be like he completely wants him gone. Or then the next day he's like, I want to be back in Icy, I want to hang out with the guys, I miss Aiden. Then it's back to I'm making Soli Chen as a replacement, I never want to talk to Aiden again. Then he sends Aiden the invite to Soli chat. That's so back and forth.
that you met up with Aiden, you guys had Smex.
Oh,
And
well,
Smex, dude. It's like those fucking TikToks when they're talking about like child rape. Like, come on, you're trying to talk about something more serious. Just say the word.
oh, okay. So that wasn't on New Year's. That was when Parry was in London.
Can you send me the dog shit Perry script? You know it's in Aiden's inbox. I'll pull it up. I saw it earlier. I forgot to forward it to my shit. Apparently he was gonna make a Perry video at one point. I can pretty much, well, at one point on May 7th. Well, is there anything that I can't show you? No, okay. This. Okay, so this someone leaked this. He's gonna make a Perry video. This is he was cool at Perry, then he started being anti-Perry because over here we were anti-Perry. Aiden was anti-Perry. So to get on Aiden's good side, he's like, see, I hate the same people, see? So he was gonna make a Perry video. The rough script. I'll add more jokes and make it float later. I'll probably release it on Saturday. It's gonna be a faceless video with gameplay in the background. It's gonna be like, I've made videos like that before. It's gonna be like just explaining shit. And the script is literally, over the last few weeks, no stream appropriate gaming is making some decisions that have been questionable to say at the very least. His claim to fame is a Brandon Buckingham video saying the hospital is fake. During the dating show, the moderator Kathy Doyle, he cried about Crystal, and and how Kathy's get popped up over a while. During the dating show, Perry as a former commentary YouTuber Salvo Pancakes exchanged back and forth, which Perry then bitched about on Kickstream. Perry and Salvo's only criticism. Okay, Perry said so. Perry said Salvo only criticizes him. Perry, fuck, behind his back, and never says any of this criticism to his face. Sure. And then Salvo calls in the Perry. They talk about it for 30 minutes. Then Salvo brutally anal fucks him. Honestly, lads, this call is hilarious. Go watch it and fool yourself. Salvo treat. A fucking I'm Alex video. Shit's written horribly. After conversation with Salvo, comes to a YouTuber and known doxer Aiden Underground. Dude. Hey, was he trying to get back in Aiden's good grades? I think so. I doubt that made it to the final script. Decided the cover leading to a back and forth between Aiden and Perry that is still going on to this day. That's just not true. That's not the reason the back and forth's been happening. So Aiden asked to debate. They won't debate. Perry then banned Kathy for some baseless reasons. Ricky live. Perry, I'm just gonna read this. The call that happened with Perry, Hellbent, and Ricky and Kathy. Let me know what you think about this absolute shit show. I think personally Perry needs to change the road he's going down, or else he'll be over Perry as quickly as begun. This video would get about 12 views. Nobody's watching this shit. This is the average juncture grooming video. How much views do you think the average juncture grooming video gets? It's not much. It's like the average juncture grooming video, except people aren't gonna push it like, oh, because it's like juncture grooming videos. They make jokes. People push them because they're somewhat funny. It's just gonna be Soul. Who wants to watch Soul? Let's pull up one. What's a random one I can pull up? What's a classic? Yeah, the juncture grooming videos are just, I go out there and spew shit about people. I should go back to it. Can't say as slanderous things on stream.
And then, like,
that deserves at least 30 views. How much views did it have? Juncture grooming. 36 subscribers. The video has 27 views.
4 days later, he then came to my house and said,
Okay. So the first interaction, there was no sex.
yes.
Okay.
I mean, there's been a whole debate over this. What counts as sex? Does head count as sex? Most people say no. A little portion would say yes. Is he counting as him giving Aiden head sex? I don't know. Because it feels like he's being intentionally vague to make it look as bad as possible for Aiden.
Okay, that makes more sense. Okay, I see.
Yeah, show the soul script and read it word for word. That could be fire.
But then, like, yeah, the second interaction was, and, like,
Aiden is claiming that you lied during his response to you.
I haven't seen it. Where's the lie?
Oral sexure. Yeah, see, that's always a big debate. If it is or not. Or counts as straight sex? Straight sex. It's not straight sex. If it counts as sex.
I don't know. I forgot. I think
No,
I think I went over them at the
I'm like
time.
trying to be honest. I'm like trying to be honest about everything because obviously, like, I mean, I've got like nothing to lose. I mean, I'm not like a fucking content creator or anything, but like, I've also got
Mhm.
nothing to
Oh,
gain by
sucks.
lying, you know.
Yeah.
And I'm struggling.
Well, I mean, yeah, yeah. You should take a look at his response and tell me what you think. Okay.
I'll try. It's
Okay.
kind of.
So this happened today, and he's acting like he didn't already watch the Aiden response. But you know what that means? There's gonna be a third Souls call in, where Soul's gonna call in to her and set the record straight about the Aiden, the Aiden response. The Soul Skibbity response is gonna be on the Food Shop stream as well. So be ready for that.
Difficult for the jobs.
This is from today. This is the second call in. I didn't know about this till Blurg told me about it.
Yeah.
Oh, it just bad memories. I'm guessing.
No. I hate hearing my own voice.
Oh no. He's
For sure, Dan Jr. is Soul. Dan Jr. isn't Soul. Dan Jr. has been around for a long time, actually. He's his own person.
oh no, your voice isn't bad, bro.
Whoa. You're gonna be the next big. No, I'm joking. I'm gonna go.
What? Excuse me? Okay, dude. What the
That's
fuck?
it. What song she was
Thanks
this
for a
for?
ride. By the way, DG, currently we're going over
Here.
Aiden's scorned gay ex-lover named Soul Skibbity, who was so brutally abused. Who was so brutally abused by Aiden that he became an ex-snarker, okay? Very sad case. Hate to see it, okay? Gay people
Yeah, it probably
used and
happened.
abused, alright? Will there ever be any reprieve from doomed Yowie? We'll see.
Exactly.
The fuck? That's. I don't know, man. The Food Shop shit sucks. The Doxer?
Harry. Would I want to associate with the Doxer?
Looks Food Shop's win. Sooner than later. He's gonna meet up with their IRL. They're gonna have a lovely time. Yeah, that's
I
bad,
don't
right?
associate huge.
You watched the
Who
whole
are you
thing.
to tell me no? If there's somebody out there who murdered and essayed, okay, like I don't give a fuck. Like if I want to be their friend, I'll be their friend. Who are you to tell me no?
What? Okay, I mean that pretty much tells you like, you gotta know about Food Shops.
Huge problem if the person has apologized, like for example, Aiden.
I have a better question.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's just that's a cherry on top of the Food Shops coverage. That pretty much tells you all you gotta know. Who's someone's who murdered friend? Murders friend. Yeah, I mean that's what she just said. For I don't know. It's because I think we were questioning Soul on who if you'd be friends with a pedophile. Actually, I need to go back to that. I'm pretty sure that's the exact context.
Man, okay.
How long goes that? Like here?
That's the weakest angle you can ever.
Heard, I wouldn't say that.
I mean, he's in traffic, right?
Where was it? I gotta find it
It
again.
just sounds gay as fuck.
Okay.
Manipulation.
I don't think we'll find it
My
again.
insinuation, you immediately
refuted my insinuation.
No.
You know, like for
Here?
example, I think a woman in there was talking about how she like one of Harry's fucking mods, of course.
Okay, yeah, no, I'm not getting back to it. Alright. But the exact context is that we were saying, would you want to be friends with a pedophile? Would you? Like, it's him hanging out with Spinal and VCs. And then I guess her response was, here's a comparison, it doesn't matter if I'm friends with a murderer. So I guess that response is her saying, it doesn't matter if I'm friends with a pedophile. Which, I guess it just means it's cool to be a pedophile around her, which makes sense because she's a pedophile. But it's like, you're not really helping yourself with comments like that.
So,
What the Aiden response was.
I got my dick sucked by a guy. Consensually, okay? It was consensual. I was not raped.
Yeah. I think we have most of the context of the story. We don't need to watch the whole
Let
beginning.
us, we fell out, and I've hated this individual ever since.
She has called herself a pedophile. That has happened with those shops. She said she wanted to get herself wrapped around by a 12-year-old. But her defenders say one of two things. Either it's all a joke, or that was how she acted, but she acts different now. She doesn't act like that anymore, even though she hasn't changed how she acted, like, publicly.
Soul Skibbity. And I'm going to refer to him mostly as the individual, because what he wants is my attention.
Let's skip through it. I'm gonna watch the full thing.
It's not just what's said, but
Hello. People just opening doors now. It's over.
rather what is left out, where it's cropped. If you go to later in this exact same conversation, I make it very clear.
Your exact words, I want a little 12-year-old to wrap her arms around me. Pretty much. Was it? No, I think that was her exact words, actually.
Hold on.
I just thought it. I looked over.
Fuck. I probably should have had this prepared. Or pulled. I have it though.
You didn't pull it here?
Fuck. I probably. Again, as.
It took so long to pull it out.
We ended up.
Just skip through here. Okay.
Say to him, and would never want to ruin your life. You literally said in chat that I get flirted when I'm drunk, and mentioned I was intoxicated, fall, but so I didn't think I was too drunk to like not be able to consent, but I think there's like I think you could get to a certain level of drunk where you would consent if you otherwise wouldn't have, but it's not so impeded that like the consent is like I don't feel like I was fucking like, you know, I'm not waking up, I'm not traumatized by this or anything. It's just regrettable, right? So basically,
I mean, I don't know how much I can watch of this stream, because that's the gist of it. That he doesn't think he was raped, but he thinks he's in a middle ground where he wasn't fully able to think in his right mind. So, like, it's still consensual. He was just questioning if he could consent at a time, which I guess he's past that. But he was taking advantage of what he's trying to get across. He's mentioned Soul is jerking in the corner. Fuck, is the transcript open? Yeah, we'll find it.
This is all happening because initially we'd agreed to just like what happened, and
they're just describing rape. There's a middle ground. There definitely is a middle ground between being completely sober and being too drunk where you can't consent, where your thinking is impaired. And I think that's what he's trying to say. But it's the problem is that multiple times he has hinted at the word consent. And that just makes people lean towards rape. If you're gonna keep saying, like, I don't know if I can fully consent.
we're just gonna keep it between us. He actually was the one because
Yeah, pretty much. He believed did something shitty to him, and I mean that's legitimately where that is. He just doesn't want to call him a rapist because that's a big term to use against somebody.
he thought I was leaking it, and he's like, I just want to keep this between us. I said, I feel the same way. Like, I just want to fucking keep this between us, right? Because I don't want my, you know, what I do, like, in that regard on, like, everyone was out to get me, and he was, like, in my DMs, and his, like, status is, like, my, you know, my only good since March. Or no, that's not true. I think I had a beer in April. I had a be like
So he doesn't drink now.
attention-seeking, like annoying, childish shit that he was typing in my chat, and eventually it went from I want you to go back to a normal chatter to
Okay.
I'm annoyed by your presence. And I ended up saying as such in March, in early March. I think I said you're the most annoying, like retarded fucking.
I think that was end of February, actually. But yeah, pretty much he was like, "You're annoying." Hid his account from chat, hid his second account from chat, because he didn't want to talk to see him in chat because he tried to constantly one guy him, and that led to the infamous. I have it downloaded. I'll just pull it up. Led to the infamous stream where he burns the Aiden bridge. It's in my soul skibbity file. I've been taking a lot of screenshots recently and shit. I should be adding more to the soul skibbity file. Here.
Oh,
it was right around here.
Retard. He's walking back to Dickers, okay? Have you guys ever seen, I was like, you know...
That's one of my best streams, pre-upgrading my computer, the Cold House stream.
What's the point? Why am I still around this guy's community, man? This was the sort of...
Mind you, came back after this, so...
At the moment, I was like, you know, what's the fucking point? What's the fucking point of being around this guy's community?
Sure. I'm going...
Yeah, this stream is so interesting to look at in retrospect because he burned the bridge because Aiden said his house was cold and that was too far. He kept mentioning his house was cold. In this stream, Soul says, of course it was cold. My radiator didn't turn on yet, so it's going to be cold in that room until you turn it on and let it warm up a little bit. So he agrees with the snark that it was cold, and because Aiden called him annoying.
Stalin mode.
Which is like the funniest reason. To burn a bridge to somebody.
Let me chatters.
Here we go.
Chatters that ask questions for things that are very obvious that don't need questions.
Yeah, yes, Clover. The chair was the last straw. The chair was the last straw. No, I'm joking. The chair was not the last fucking.
Yeah, apparently calling his home cold is just too far and disgusting to even say that to a person. But snarky someone's chair is a-okay, and there's no problem with it, because those snarks happen like 3 days apart. The fucking, we all fucking Soul's chair snark.
Dude. I don't care. You guys can snark my chair. Dude, the chair drama is unironically pretty the most fun I've had in a while. Like, I enjoy shit like that, dude. You know, just like laughing at me for a fucking chair I bought. Like, dude, it's retarded. It means nothing. It's awesome, okay? It's fucking awesome. Shows the wheels. I already showed the wheels last stream, but I'll,
I ignore most of what people say in chat in these streams, because, they... Without context, it's hard to hold... It's actually, I think, impossible to hold anything, any of these comments against people, because if you don't know, you don't know.
I'll show the wheels, before we move on. I'll show the wheels again. I don't know why I just...
The chair snark.
Yeah, you wanna see the wheels? 1 sec. There's the wheels, okay? The chair does have wheels, guys. The chair does have wheels. Okay. It does have wheels. It does have...
It's like Gamma was Soul's top guy. Gamma... I don't want to go into the whole Gamma Soul beef. Gamma and Soul had a big beef at this time, actually. This Gamma was beefing with Soul. I don't remember exactly why or what started it. But there was what the fuck was it? There was the debate between sharing AI images or something. It was such a dog shit debate. And Soul had the right point. They expected Ico debate? That makes sense. Because I couldn't tell you exactly when it started. But Soul had the right point that no, you should not be able to share that stuff. And somehow, Gamma didn't win because he was arguing a shit point and didn't argue it too well. But Soul lost. Soul won that debate versus Gamma. They both lost because Soul just came out looking like a dumbass. He had the winning point, but he debated it like shit. And he came out looking like a dumbass. They had the same debate like 9 times. They had it once on stream, I'm pretty sure. And then like another dozen times in fucking VC. Back to back to back.
Wheels, okay. It does have wheels.
It was a stalemate. It made Gamma look worse because he was arguing a bad point, but it still came off terrible because Soul debated Gamma and they both lost. No way, yeah, the most obvious shit imaginable. It was just funny because That's why specifically in this stream, Gamma calls in and fucking like takes over. Himpleton's like, you're burning the bridge for no reason, doesn't make sense. At least think about it more. Gamma calls in and does a victory lap around Soul. It's like the funniest shit.
So yeah.
Show the law of rainbow twerk gif of Soul. I don't think I can.
This was like the sort of the chair drama is the most important part. Himpleton. Why is Himpleton not modded, by the way? Let me mod my good buddy. Himpleton.
Wait, is that Soul left Nuki? Wait, did Soul leave Nuki at this time? About these debates? I can't remember when Soul left Nuki.
Yeah, so let me watch this.
Will be 24
This is important. Here's when he calls them annoying.
4-hour timeout. Okay, 24 hours. I can't take it anymore. So 24 hours. If I don't like what you have to say, I'm going to use the delete button on your existence in my chat for 24 hours.
Yep. Mostly because Soul's reasoning doesn't make sense. Right, I mean, that's pretty much it. Soul literally could have made a decent point, actually, and you refused to, which was the funniest shit.
I don't like to ban people.
Or after Himpy's goat stream? What is the goat stream?
I'm not against people who legitimately disagree with me. If you want to, like, legitimately disagree with me, that's...
We can go back in. Oh. Don't know what you're talking about. Okay, let me pull this up, actually. This stream specifically happened on... I sent the link to somebody for the archive.org page to it. This stream specifically happened on... Dude, that's awesome. The person who uploaded it did not put the date it happened on. Alright, I don't know.
That's one thing. But there's some people that are on this line of...
I can give you a rough estimate when this stream happened, actually. Only because I did a stream very similar on this around the same time. So I think Himpleton would be on his side concerning he went through a similar form of extortion. Himpleton was like in a pure middle ground. He was like, I don't know what the fuck he's doing. Right here. This stream happened like 2 days later. Who uploaded it? I don't know. It's just on archive.org. It's always like uploaded by Soul Skibbity. March 2nd. That stream probably happened like February 28th, if I had to guess.
He's like getting like drunk and whatever.
Like chatter, I have just go away or something. And I think I banned him from chat temporarily. So
Call him annoying ban of chat. Is the context, and this is the context for it.
trying to be funny, but never quite getting there.
Yeah, everyone was friends with Soul. The biggest problem people have with Soul is the problem everyone's are. If you had this problem with Soul, you had it. A lot of people had this problem with Soul that he's annoying, and he always has been. That was like the only real problem people had with him. You could Gamma didn't really try to talk sense to him. Gamma was running victory laps. Or actually, no, that's not true. Gamma outside of the stream tried to talk more sense to him. On this stream specifically, it was a victory lap.
And not knowing when to kill the bit, and these traits in combination are infuriating. Okay. I'm talking about you, Soul Skibbity. Okay, I'm talking about you in particular. You've managed to be the most annoying chatter of February. So congrats.
By the way, I do want to say, right? I fucking dude, what the fuck?
Soul's user ID, Freddie Woods. It's like deleted user 872 or some shit. Hold on. I'll just read the user ID. 872A7D551131.
Bro, it's like it's like, dude, it's completely fucking retarded, bro. Yes, it's retarded, all right? Yes, do I care that he's calling me annoying? Not really. Like, I don't really care that Aiden's calling me annoying. Like, if he thinks I'm annoying, that's like fine, whatever. But like, dude, you know, when I'm being nothing, you know, when I'm being.
I was cool with Soul until literally I think 4 days before the whole he forced Aiden to leak everything, because he started doing the shit where he was trying to jump ship again, trying to hop back and forth. He was like, Aiden doesn't want me. I'm going back to Perry. Actually, I'm going back to Gamma. And I was telling him, I was like, hey man, Gamma doesn't really fuck with, or like, Gamma sees you as a lesser. I don't know why you want to go be Gamma's top guy. I was like, if you have such a big problem with Aiden seeing you as a lesser, I don't think choosing Gamma as your next top guy is a problem. And he's like, no, we get it wrong fine. We had a cool conversation about the clouds and cats today. I was like, all right, man. Like, he's doomed to fall into the same top guy cutoffs over and over.
Really nice to you, you know. When I'm being really nice to you, I'm you know.
Holy fuck, man, dude. I don't know. Usually people don't come to my door; they just text me. But you know,
Donating to you and all this sort of stuff, and you know, I'm you know letting you stay at like my place.
yeah, my third cousin walked in.
And shit, and that.
The problem is Soul has that sub mindset, but he has the sub mindset in a way where he's going back to people that don't fuck with him. He could find his dom. His, unironically, food shops is probably a better match for him.
If you to like completely ignore me, pretty much the
only problem is that Soul's a little bit above the age of 18.
entire time afterwards, and every time you talk to me in icy and shit, you're just being a complete dick. Like, yeah, you know what? Fuck you, dude. Fuck you.
Congratulations.
I don't think it's this. What's the next club?
If something is £1, that is £1 with the taxes already added on. We don't have to think about the tax.
He's fucking debating about taxes on pounds.
Like, I'm not gonna, you know.
Where is it? There's one more.
And you
you're not heard exactly.
But that's been the case for like.
Okay,
Listen,
yeah.
this is not. Okay, I want to make it clear before I continue here. This is not a sweep of Aiden. This is more a like.
Just forget. Yeah, he ignores everyone's DMs. I get that.
Yeah, like.
But
well, no. But any of the positions that I'm going to say or argue right now is not a defense of Aiden. More so, it is a like. This is coming out of nowhere and doesn't really seem to be cohesive or make sense to me.
I mean, yeah, that was pretty much the whole drama. That perfect way to explain it. Doesn't make any sense. Not cohesive. Came out of nowhere. And because all the problems he was getting aren't the real problems. His real problems are too embarrassing to mention for him at the time. He's like, oh, it's going to make Aiden look extremely bad, too embarrassing to mention. I still want to burn the bridge. So, since I'm so pissed, I'm going to find a problem with stuff that I never reasonably would find a problem with, just so I can burn the bridge. And that's how you got the fucking cold house strain.
And given the fact that you guys were like besties for the resties like just mere weeks ago, it just doesn't make a ton
Hello, Gamma and White Sea.
of sense to me.
Did Himpy know? I have to assume Himpleton didn't know. I have to assume pretty much everyone didn't know. But Simpleton's like, this comes out of nowhere. I feel like he would have got a little more he would have knew a little more about what's going on if he knew. If he knew a little more what's going on with this stream specifically, if he knew.
Okay, but so like first of all, you already know that he ignores DMs. Yeah. You know that that's not a good way to reach him. And rather than like trying to have like a legitimate conversation over VC or something like that, you are very publicly cutting him off and burning the bridge with him.
Yeah.
And partially this is because of the fact that he looks optically bad right now. Yeah. Which he has for like the past like.
So actually, that's the one part which I thought that was correct at the time. And he has one part that might be wrong actually. He's turning the bridge because he looks optically bad right now. I think he was cutting the bridge, obviously, because he wants Aiden's attention. And any way to get his attention he will use. He was trying to DM him, he was getting cut off from stream chat. Wasn't his DMs he was sending to him weren't getting responded to. He's like, I can get his attention by doing a bridge burn stream about him. It was just any way to get his attention. And even now, it's still any way to get his attention. Now it's a little more malicious, I think, with stuff like Aiden having a really good stream, and then out of nowhere he just calls in the food shops.
3 months.
It's not only
Well,
looking.
you said
optically
he was self-sabotaging
He
and
is,
that
yeah.
he's losing
bad.
subscribers.
He is. Yeah. Yeah.
Like, but that's been the case for like months
Oh,
at this
sorry.
point.
Let me turn my thing down. There we go. Yeah.
It's incredibly predictable. It has been incredibly predictable. Most of it. This one I felt like came out of nowhere. Like just the Bridge Burn stream. I Gamma on YT. Just this Bridge Burn stream came out of nowhere, I felt like. And then when I knew, and I kind of started paying more attention how it kind of just flip-flops on everything. Because I wasn't here for his original streaming. I never really paid attention to him coming back and streaming. But after this stream specifically, it became blatantly obvious he flips back and forth. So then everything after that, I'm not surprised about. Getting his dick sucked, I guess I'm a little surprised about, but that's completely separate.
Yeah. But that's like not. That's not
Gamma's sweeping until he finally goes live and covers this, by the way. I don't think Gamma's ever going live again.
like a reason. I'm just like sick
Stoll was Gamma's top guy. That is true. I've heard
of
this.
how he's handling this London thing, despite my efforts to tell him to stop.
So it's
talking
the
about it.
continuation of talk.
I already wanted. I don't need to cover this. Yeah, every time Soul goes on to fucking, what's his name, food shops and does one more stream, he just wins even more. It's actually insane.
Talking about it.
Yeah.
So you left on.
I don't intend on being around for when it gets all, you know, when it eventually kicks off again. I just don't intend on being around because the way he handles dramas, it's just.
But that
completely
aspect of it is more, to me at least, and correct me if I'm wrong, but that aspect of it to me is more like, you know, I'm not gonna touch his content or try to sweep for him, which is how I am, right? Like, I think it's really.
That's me the very ending on how he turned on Aiden. The part was predictable based off the behavior he was showing right before. No, it was very predictable. It actually was so blatantly predictable because a couple days beforehand he was like, they are all doxers. Yeah, no, I guess that would be a doxing server. And I was like, okay, yeah. He's gonna do the where he turns on Aiden again and he does a bridge burn stream or some shit. I didn't think it was gonna be dick sucking, but exposing him, but you know,
I've made my opinions about all this stuff very clear.
Dude, don't get me wrong. Like if
you played Mecha Chameleon or Mecha Chameleon, no clue who that is. Is that? Hold on, let me search it up.
he's in a VC, I will talk to him in a VC. But like, I'm done sweeping for this guy. I'm done fucking publicly associating with this guy. I'm fucking done.
So, okay, well, and I think that's the part I'm hung up on, right?
Mecha Chameleon. What is this? Hold on. I searched it up. Oh, okay. It's like the paint game. Yeah, I saw that on Instagram.
Public association part.
Yeah. Okay. I've actually seen the game. I've never heard the name. Maybe we'll see. I probably will. $6? Yeah, probably.
Like, I think that you can find like a guy's takes cringy. You can think that he's like dealing with stuff the wrong way, and make that exceptionally clear to him in private and stuff like that, like I have with Aiden.
Yeah, I missed one part. of the stream. I needed. Here.
Including one where Gamma and I
want to play it within the next 10 minutes. Be there, be square. I'm not gonna hop on in 10 minutes.
I had to say one guy recently. This shit. And it's, I'm sick of the same shit every day. And you get come.
It's here. It's this one. Go.
As a joke in his chat, we'll get on
slandering
in response to that.
I'd like how he showed this clip like it's bridge burn worthy. It's so over. Like it's not a funny ass clip.
I don't want to.
Yeah, why were you slandering Ricky live?
All right, goodbye.
No. Okay, so you're running that.
Yes.
Wow. You see his demeanor when I'm in there.
How are you gonna take this personally? You called in to annoy him, and he just kicks you. This was the funniest shit watching it back.
Why were you slandering Ricky live?
All right, goodbye.
No. Okay, so you're running that.
Like a scorned boyfriend. It's someone someone give me the clip where in this stream specifically someone says, "Oh, so like you're like a scoring lover," and he's like, "Oh yeah, I guess I'm like a scoring lover." That's in here somewhere. It's alright. I don't feel like screaming through the whole thing, but actually I might know where it is. I'm looking for it now. It would be in which VOD? This one? It's this one.
Get released.
And here, I just played the clip at the end because it got sent to me. Here it is. Okay.
Bad. I feel like a fucking.
Believe me, in the mind. We'll take it.
Okay.
Here.
Seem like a scorned lover. Okay. All right. Well, if that's what it is, if that's what it is,
Yeah,
then that's what it is.
you see the fucking soul clip.
At timestamp, here's talking about soul for you. Thank you, Cal. I appreciate that. So Cal, but there it is. Him talking about Aiden. And then today's stream, I think Aiden mentioned how when they were at the bar together, someone asked if they were boyfriend. That did happen. I need to pull that up. I'll get to that. That did happen.
He goes and fires up a bridge burn stream on me.
I'll talk more about that when we get to it. But yeah, Soul fired up a bridge burn stream by Aiden because of those clips were just too mean. He wasn't responding to his DMs, and his house was just too cold. And it's like, it made no sense.
Because I wasn't even burning the bridge with him at that point. He was being annoying and I didn't want him in my chat. So he then goes and he fires up a fucking bridge burn stream with me. And I'm like, okay.
Actually, if I have that downloaded, it's probably in this folder specifically. Let me know when we're doing cross-streaming community like a million. I probably have it in here actually. Not Gamma folder. Fucking LSKBD folder. Huh? I just lost the folder here. It is this. Okay.
I try and call him. He never answers. He never answers. Okay. Seem like a scorned lover. Okay. All right. Well, if that's what it is, then that's what it is. That's what it is.
But look, I don't mean to go off people like how their emotions to tell shit. Like how he's like laughing about it and joking when he's saying that's how it is. Last time he says it, was it face goes cold? He gets pissed about it.
That's what it is. That's what it is.
He starts like thinking about it. He's like, "They're right. I am just a scoring lover." So bad. What, this one? This one. Okay.
My problem is dealt with now. The fucking clinginess and shit. He sort of handled that one for me. And after that, I dislike him, but I don't really hate him.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
She's being really annoying. Like, shit like that is, like, weird as fuck.
Let's skip through it. It's like an hour and 40 minutes, and I kind of don't... Like an hour and 40 minutes. I kind of don't want to watch an hour and 40 minutes.
Point where,
If only... I was like, he should clip it up and make it a VOD. No, it should not be a VOD.
I mean, he's even messaging... What's her name? Hold on. What's her name? No, I know her name.
Thank you, Soul Skibbity, for the $5 donation.
Nicholas Zero is a fat pedophile.
We love Soul Skibbity. Shout out. Jimmy, why are you being mean to me? What's up, Kadeem the King? How's it going?
That was rhetorical. This is funny. An old player is coming into the picture here.
That was the Hellbent story where he just lied about dividing her. Yeah, that was awesome. Because he very clearly did. The donation audio makes me not want to donate. My bad, Kathy. I'll change it. You remind me when I'm not streaming. I only ever get reminded when I'm streaming.
A specific type of data, image.
Like literally, right when I end stream, you can just DM me. If I end stream, when you're awake, just DM me. Change dono sound. I'll change it. I'll find something.
Last night, Goat Cato leaks this because he's DMing Goat Cato, I guess, while we were in England.
Yeah. Where is it? I feel bad for him. He's been drinking all day. He feels pretty drunk pretty much all day. This is to explain. You can see that right here. He's drunk pretty much every day on the trip. That's the explanation for Soul being like, no, he wasn't drunk when we did things. No, he wasn't drunk. And it's like you come over here, he's like, he's been drunk every day. So that's what that is to me. It feels. See, this is how people get the rape thing back again. Oh, he's trying to rape him. This is how they get this is how they get that from this. Is because Aiden is trying to argue so hard that no, he was drunk. And it's like, if someone's trying to argue so hard they were drunk for consensual sex, it's probably like, it feels strange. But it's only because he's trying to prove his points, and how Soul Skibbity's calling him a liar on it. He's like, no, I'm right. It's just you're pushing it just too far.
I get that. I don't really know what's going on with him, but I'm worried he's gonna fuck up and get scammed.
But like, obviously, when someone's arguing, no, we had sex, but it was consensual. I'm saying, obviously, he's showing that he's lying. But what it looks like, and you can twist it in any way you want, is that he is arguing that he is super drunk. And it's like, was it food shops watch this? They're like, oh, he is arguing he is drunk.
Diorio is fat. Nicholas Diorio is a fat pedophile.
He's arguing that he is drunk, and that must mean he's arguing that he couldn't consent, which that's not what's happening. That's pretty much what I'm trying to say here. Cal says, thank you, Cal, for the donation. Can you go back to the trans bulge? Void Cal, come back. Yeah, he would say that. That's very cow coded. Where's the trans bulge?
You go back to the trans bulge.
Yeah, pretty much.
And predict the future. I mean, stuff happened when it was just me and him. I think given the fact I haven't talked
Cap? Okay.
about it, he knows I'm trustworthy, which is good, I guess. It's so fucked up.
So, I mean, that pretty much proves the point that... Made it the dono sound? I might make the dono sound. Aiden, or Soul's arguing that they weren't drunk during the whole time. Aiden's arguing that he was drunk during, like, the whole time. Old Soul messages are arguing that Aiden was drunk during the whole time. So it looks like Aiden probably was drunk during the whole time he was there.
When he was leaking this...
Or consistently drinking.
I was freaking the fuck out, okay? I didn't want my fucking sexual shit online, right? And I was embarrassed, to be honest with you, and I was like freaking out a little bit. So I didn't word myself the best at certain points. It started with him going into Jimmy's chat. He was...
Me?
Basically threatening it. I don't remember exactly what he said, but he's like, yeah, Aiden gets like really flirty when he's drunk.
Jimmy Holmes is on the case.
Or something. Like basically teasing it because on... what is it? I hated him. Like I didn't want to be around.
That's fair. Hey guys, if you're new, I'm not just promoting myself midway through this. Hey guys, if you're new to the channel, subscribe. That'd be awesome. Like the stream. Everyone like the stream. That'd be sick. I appreciate that. Helps the channel. You like the stream. If you want notifications for the streams, you can join Discord. Link in description. Link in chat right now. And if you want to donate, donate's link in description and link top of the chat. That'd be sick. That'd be awesome.
Him, there was a time where people like Green were pushing to let back in and give
people like Green, the e-therapist, failed e-therapist Green.
amnesty to all these people that I didn't like Parry and like some others or whatever, and let them back into Icy. And like whenever people would push for him, I would literally say, I fucking hate him. I'd let Parry back in before I let him in. And people are like,
yeah. Nice show about Green. I'm just gonna pull it up. I'm not gonna read it beforehand. Okay. It's about Green, so it fits exactly at this time right now. Why Green didn't win, even though he thinks he did. Green's main tactic was rejection plus escalation. Instead of addressing Nose's arguments, he called them Disney/Peter Pan bullshit. Attacked Nose personally. Soft as baby shit. Raised by a woman. Naive child. Naive kid. Same shit. Eventually, just said, okay, F-slur, that's enough, and tried to shut it down. That's a classic sign of losing a debate, when someone starts attacking the person at home instead of the argument. It usually means they ran out of good responses. Green also contradicted himself. He claimed he's incredibly understanding, but his behavior in the conversation showed the opposite. Thank you whoever made this. This is just AI, but hope the one in DMs too. Hold on. What is this? Dog. You grow. Categories. Here's the categories, and here's who won in that category, and there's the explanations for it. I'm just gonna go in order. Logical strength, knows. Clear reasoning, better nuance. Emotional maturity, knows. Stayed calmer and more consistent. Handling disagreement, knows. Didn't resort to personal attacks. Sticking to topic, knows. Green kept derailing into insults. Winning the actual debate, knows. Made a strong case. Controlling the conversation, Green. Used aggression to end it on his terms. Overall, knows. One on substance and reasoning. Apparently it's a Peter Pan debate. Told them Disney such Peter Pan bullshit. Okay, it's not a Peter Pan debate. I don't know what the fuck this debate's about, actually. Oh. Plus 1 point for running. He ran? Oh my god.
What happened? What he did? And I lied. I lied. I said that the reason I was mad at him was because he spoiled Better Call Saul. Okay? To be fair, I've admitted to you guys, I'm not honest about, like, my personal life that wouldn't be relevant to you, right? If my personal...
There was some humble debate about the nuance of being a people pleaser. And Green was arguing in favor of being a people pleaser, I'm assuming.
life, now I'm going to be honest about it because it's now public drama, right? But if I'm...
I put the full debate in the grok and it was not happy with Green.
Like, for example... I might obfuscate a little bit as it pertains to my personal life or whatever, which I think everybody does to some extent online. I just don't think that
does make sense.
What I feel like he's a fucking manipulative, like, little shit.
Yeah.
But anyways,
Go next point.
According to Goat Cato, by the way, according to Goat Cato and user Raven,
W source.
Right, I challenge him to find any message since that day where I sent them
Holy fuck, dude, what are you sending me? At least starts by hold on, don't even use the Minecraft server anymore. This is a okay. At least starts by lightly roasting Nose, saying he's the type of person who assumes people secretly hate him. This sparks a debate between Nose and Green about how to handle people pleasers. People who don't speak up when they're uncomfortable and instead go along with the things to avoid conflict. Nose's position. There's some responsibility on the host/friend to read the room and be sensitive to how others are feeling. He believes people-pleasing often comes from deeper issues, insecurity, people-pleasing tendencies, etc. And that if you care about someone, you should try to notice and accommodate them to some degree. He argues for balance between being sensitive and standing your ground. Green's position. It is not your job to read people's minds. If someone isn't having a good time, they should speak up. He has zero tolerance for people pleasers, calling them inauthentic, weak, and resentful, and not worthy keeping around. He prefers blunt, street people who are direct. He repeatedly gets defensive and escalates when challenged. The conversation quickly turns heated. Green becomes increasingly aggressive, uses heavy insults, and eventually shuts it down by attacking Nose personally, calling him soft, naive, raised by women, Peter Pan, etc. Nose stays relatively calm and keeps trying to explain nuance, but its tone becomes very hostile. Ellie only adds one more comment in the middle about people pleasers doing it for ego or because of their mom. Overall, the discussion never reaches any agreement. It ends with Green insulting Nose and refusing to continue. Yes, a Green rant. That's so bad.
I missed him or whatever, right? Or before that. That is the most intimate DM, the most affectionate message you will ever find me sending to him. That is the most affectionate message.
I'm gonna start putting all icy debates in the grok. Yeah. No more like, no more going off like the, what's the book's called? Popular opinion about who won. We're going off Grok's opinion. If Grok says person A won, person A won. Just how it is.
Whoa, shit. And that was more because this is the truth, right? I viewed him as like a really good friend, which is something I've always wanted.
Yeah. When
he starts baiting the sexual shit in Jimmy's chat. He tries
Alright.
to rebuild the bridge. He says, I'm not trying to mend the bridge. That is exactly what he was trying to do, right?
Yeah.
And it wasn't just that. When I was going at parry, he tried to jump on the fucking anti-parry train to, like, win me back over or whatever. And, like, he said, and then while that's happening,
He jumped an anti-parry train, went back over. He called into... what's it called? Who did he call into? I clicked the wrong place. I just read something completely... He didn't call him anywhere. I'm tripping the fuck out. Yeah. So he did call into somewhere. He called into parry to debate the Kathy getting banned and to run onto that point. And that's like, because we're all agreeing, like, yeah, why would Kathy get banned for a doxing joke? For a joke. You're blowing up something it doesn't even have to be. No one watches Ricky live. Like, you're being a dumbass, Barry. And so he took the side everyone else was on and decided to start defending Kathy. That's like trying to get nice with the Aiden people again. He wrote he wrote a video script for Perry. Mostly AI, if I had to assume. But you know. And Pan Wendy, that's none of my business. I can't do anything in there. They don't listen to my icy suggestions, so can't do shit.
or whatever.
Oh yeah. Main point. He was big in the anti-parry crusade, even when it didn't really matter for him. The only reason he did it was to get on Aiden's good side. I'm off the bed for the night. Have a good one, guys. Yep, have a good night. Up to me, it'd be free one, dude.
He's like sending me.
Not up to me.
Hold on.
It takes so long to bullshit out.
These, by the way.
We remember these. You sent these to Aiden, but maybe I was too harsh on you. Maybe be friends again.
Higher thinking that would be able to produce, by the way, drama or whatever, over 200, bit of a comeback here. No.
And now Aiden's arguing that he is on the comeback now. He's getting more viewers, and then Soda sees that he's doing well and tries to drag him back down again. Like, to be like a perpetual anti-fan of Aiden now.
If that's the reason this is happening now, I'm not sure, quite frankly. But if it is, that's even more pathetic. Playing the doohickey. Fushan.
Skip through this.
Tyrone. Like, some of my original, like, I was talking about the...
Hold on, let me just find the points I need real quick. You got a coroner? Did it really come up an hour into the fucking stream? Dude, am I watching an hour of this? Not that one. Where is it? I'm trying to find this. It's not dating. I found the one I needed. I'm looking for a second one now. Keep playing. I'm just looking for this
irony
now.
of some of his statements, like, because he was saying that, like, yeah, Aiden's like super flirty when he's drunk. So I was like asking in my chat, I'm like, if according to him I was fucking like wasted every day, like,
it's in the next 6 minutes. Okay. The person I'm looking for is real soon.
I at one point was even like I was disputing my own alcoholism, but it was going on for a month. But the where I'm taking every opportunity to explicitly clarify.
Yeah, this is the argument that Soul's saying he's trying to get Me Too'd when Aiden's taken every precaution after the first vague post to say no, it wasn't rape, it wasn't sexual assaulting or anything, it was consensual. That's what he's saying here because yeah, Soul did spin it in the worst lie possible and just maliciously lied on the food shop stream saying he was getting Me Too'd when that just was not happening. Because people are like, oh, after the first statement, he assumed he was getting Me Too'd. You can only get that inference if you watch the first 2 seconds of the Wayman stream on it. If you watch any further, Aiden calls in and said, no, that was a shitty vague post. I did not get raped. He clarifies in the same stream you would have seen it from.
This person is not.
He clarifies on the Aiden stream that day. Dickers covered it that same day at the same time. He clarified on that stream. I don't think there's really a place you could have got it from where you want to hear him clarifying it, unless you heard it third party.
Not a rapist or sexual assaulter, and went out of my way to not have this leak.
like he's
him that I miss him. Right? I was under the impression as I was leaving still, because I was still in the London mindset. I still believed everyone was.
They're saying it's the gas leak. I don't know if you guys heard about the gas leak or rumor. When's the last time I actually covered the gas leak? I always mention the gas leak, but I don't know the last time I actually covered it. So I'll cover the gas leak. It's literally me talking.
What's up, guys?
So
Welcome back to the channel.
Me. The camera's faced that way, actually. That way.
I know I haven't made a video in a while, and I usually don't do face cam videos. Check out my live streams. I stream like daily. But
The music's way too fucking loud, Faye.
Aiden underground that no one else is talking.
We skip to Dicker's part. Dicker's part's what matters.
Okay.
Here.
After that's all fitted, come in, have a look at it, test it out, test out the hinge, test out the handle, stuff like that. Very, very exciting. Very, very exciting when you get a new door. And start to realize, smells a bit in here, doesn't it? Smells a bit in this room. Is it like, it's kind of chemically? Oh, that's gas.
Here.
What, we get a new door and then a couple days ago,
It's this one,
when
yeah.
I walk down, walk back, walk down here, get in there, and I think, okay. I can't smell door varnish anymore. I can just smell a really, really thick scent of gas. No more gas. I'm finally breathing in clean air
also matters.
for the first time in, well, I was gonna say days, possibly months, possibly months.
That got me thinking about how long a gas leak can actually affect.
So, he said that he could have been a gas leak in that room specifically for months. And wouldn't you know it, they streamed exactly in that room. Or is it here? They streamed in that room. The theory is that the gas leak made him dox, spread via PII. The new theory is that the gas leak made him lose his mind and get his dick sucked by Soul Skibbity. So he was on his right mind due to being heavily drunk and because of the gas leak. So that's on top of it. Throw that in the story somewhere.
Out to get me. I still believe, and I thought that this guy was really my friend and like actually cared about me. You'll never see me call him anything more than a friend. You'll never see that, and you will never see it.
Aiden would then say,
if that was the reason he was leaking it, why didn't he say that at the time?
Yeah.
Why?
I open about it too.
I never want the response to be, I record everything. In that context, as Destiny's top gal, okay?
Yeah.
You can tell it's me, I guess.
It's so called in.
Soul Skibbity.
Well, yeah, I guess. Gone on.
A couple of months. His presence in this community ended with, he tried to, and by the way, once again, this guy doesn't have opinions on anything. So whenever he has an opinion, you have to ask yourself, what motive does he have to have this opinion or to adopt this opinion, right? So you have to remember the theme here is, as attested to by multiple people, he goes between missing me and hating me, right? And this will go between...
I mean, yeah, most people have said that. Mostly the people in Gokado server, because that's where he was when he was gone. Even when he came back, he was still doing that.
Trying to win me over by trying to mend the bridge, adopting the anti-parry position. That's not working. It goes to now it's going to he makes some pro DGG tweet. This guy's never been a Destiny fan. This guy doesn't watch any of that. But anybody talking about politics,
then obviously I got the idea.
I was leaving this person the fuck alone. I won't speak about what happened so long as you don't. Deciding to come out and leak this.
Okay.
It's right here.
Bar?
Here.
Dude,
yeah,
and then when we were on the trip, so this also was a weird one. We went to a bar and somebody was like, so are you two boyfriends or something to us? And he immediately goes in to respond. He goes in to respond with, yeah. And then I interrupt him. I said, no, we're just friends. We're just friends. That's literally what I said in response to that. And it was weird because it's instinctive. I'd only really been friends with this guy for a week, right? I wouldn't consider dating somebody that the only intimate conversation we had were a week, right? And I
So yeah, that's something you can only really bring up now after all this stuff. If that happened, which I assume Soul's gonna deny it, but that would be pretty telling of Soul.
Also, have never I wouldn't consider seriously dating a man, right? I've been open to trying shit in that regard, but I've always wanted to end in like a long-term relationship with a woman.
Yeah. I think that's all I need from the beginning part of him going over it. If it lows, maybe.
Well, what are the other conversations?
The Parlo and IA drama, whereas stretch out way longer, was more interesting. This drama's just gonna fizzle out. I don't think it's gonna go on for anywhere near as long. No, you didn't miss Chud Logic Nuke. I'm covering that next.
Oh, and then it was, dude, wait. So then all of February, these are our DMs for all of February. Drop the like this. You don't think at all.
Really? That's you gotta hack to mine shit quicker. Thank you, Queenman, for the raid. Appreciate it. Wait. You gotta hack to mine shit quicker. I compared my regular diamond pickaxe to his regular diamond pickaxe. Ban Wendy. He was obsessed with getting people banned. Right around this time, is he gonna pull it up? Is he pull up the Kathy one? Or he wanted Kathy banned because of what he said in Ricky chat? And then he want Wendy banned here. He just wants people banned all the time. And he goes straight to Aiden's DMs about it, and they just wouldn't respond. It's like the funniest shit.
Okay. Then it goes
This is specifically why you hate Soul Skibbity.
to, hold on, I just want to make sure he's not saying any dog shit in here. Then on February 13th, he's messaging
From Minecraft because I was cheating in Minecraft. Wendy, I'm pretty sure you were cheating in Minecraft. Are you trying to say you weren't?
me, Aiden, I do want to say I have no problem with you. I've just been one guy recently. If I took it too far, I'm sorry. Gamma's trying to make me feel bad by saying I've hurt your feelings.
That's actually you weren't okay. All right, Wendy, you got it. This is actually the original one he came out with in his video. I have screenshots. I thought he was cheating, but this is the original screenshot that Soul Skibbity came out with in the original Aiden Bridge Burn stream. Was this one because Gamma tricked them into thinking that they had problems. So he reached out to him and got no response.
I don't remember what I called him about on February 19th. It lasted a minute, so I don't know if he.
Oh, you think he messaged him the day before Valentine's Day for a reason? Well, what time would this have been at? 5 a.m. his time?
Picked up or not. Then on February 20th, Aiden, what's your play, man? Are you going to talk about the snark left stuff? I'm not responding to him, right? Then you go to what?
I mean, yeah, just no response to anything.
Right, these are in order,
You
by the way.
gay? Me? I won't say that.
Aiden, hi, would you say this is wrong Kathy to openly joke about? And then this call, this is when I called him on stream after he burnt the bridge and did that stream on me. This is when I called him on. This is when I called him on stream.
Okay, no, probably.
So I am not responding to.
There's one more part I want to cover in here.
yeah. Anyway,
Bro,
so
dude.
I want to say that.
Listen, we're dude.
I mean, what do you get from that? What emotion do you get from that, Gunner?
And Queenman, fuck?
Wait, how do you know? Sorry, what?
Did Hellbent and Queenman fuck?
When did you send the DM that Food Shops has on stream? So after he started hinting that he was about to leak in Jimmy's chat. I
Okay, buddy.
don't remember
You gotta
exactly
lock
what he
in.
said. If Junk's watching and has those messages, send them to me. But he was like
Does
saying
he pull 'em
like,
up?
yeah, Aiden gets really drunk when he's like teasing. So I
Aiden gets really drunk when he's flirty. Yeah. The message said Aiden gets really flirty when he's drunk.
knew because it was when I was called.
I don't think they fucked. They both have said on back and forth that Soul gave Aiden head. Soul hints towards it was more than once. There was a message I saw that it hinted towards it being more than once, but it just all seems like
Falling into
Ted.
Jimmy's stream. So while I was on there, he starts commenting that shit because he knows it's gonna get to me, because he knows it's gonna make me think that he's about to leak, right? I'm not somebody that wants to talk about that publicly or anything. It's like pretty embarrassing. But he like what like that's what he was doing.
Yeah.
He was hinting at it prior to that stream, which happened like 4 months, once again, after we stopped talking. So he's just lied.
Chud Logic Nuke. I have it pulled up right here. Chud Logic Nuke.
The Jimmy O VOD, right? I'm sure you've seen the Jimmy O VOD. Well, like I call.
If that was truly what made us stop talking, show all the DMs between us in the 4 months preceding that.
Okay,
You fucking
yeah.
dishonest rat.
This is Chud Logic, yeah.
But I didn't offline.
A little bit.
I think
Gonna elaborate.
I only need one more thing from this
There, I
stream.
would never put fucking to you. What did I do that made you say fuck?
Oh, we were talking about the Aiden allegations. Yeah, just for full like cover everything on my stream because I've covered everything before this. I think this will probably be the last time, or I think he's probably gonna call into food shops one more time with what he said today. So we'll get to that though. When it happens, this is probably the second to last time I cover Soul. Hopefully. Here.
He said that he was drunk for every single day that we did things, I guess, but that was obviously not true.
What?
We properly did something on one night, and then we were about to on 2 other nights, but I wasn't into it, so it ended with him jerking off in the corner. I'm not kidding. I'm like literally not kidding with you. So that's like I got my dick sucked, and it ended with him like the other 2 nights where it was about to happen again, and I wasn't feeling it, so he was just jerking off in the corner.
Aiden is adamant that that is true and that that did happen. People sort of questioning him about like, how did you know that if you didn't see it? So I'll speculate. There's two things. There's 3 things it could be. He says in the corner could be an exaggeration. It could mean it's like in a different room, you can still hear it or something, you just know he's doing it. Exaggeration. Then you got he's doing it under a blanket or some shit, so you don't see it, but it's still going on. You telling someone's jerking it? Well, yeah, but he said he specifically didn't see. I'm assuming based off sound or just glancing over, but he refused to give an answer on that.
I'm not kidding. That is exactly what happened.
He also, I think, went off on multiple chatters in IC chat earlier about that. It's like I think I have that picture. So I'll see if I can pull that up on it even. How do you feel about being the curate of the Aiden gay tent? Yeah, I mean, it's just how it is. I accidentally forced the Aiden gay tent because it's me and Green making fun of him for DMing, was it Aiden in a funny way? Or DMing David in a funny way, which led to everything coming out. So it could be my bad. I'll contemplate that one. The Queeman folder? Oh yeah, the Queeman folder. This is just the edited. This is the real image. This is what when Aiden looked over. This is what he saw Soul doing in the corner. Still can't believe they're all just hanging out watching Gamma play Marathon on VC on the TV. I don't know what they were thinking, man.
Okay. Was he drunk at all?
He was drunk like a little bit. We'd go out clubbing and stuff like that, but there were
That's
times
fine.
like
Massive
when,
Green stream. Green don't do shit.
we met up with another guy. His name's Spinling, if you know who that is.
No,
you
I don't.
probably don't. Anyway, we met up with him. We went to a restaurant. We all had like 1 drink each, and he claims he was drunk after that, which is obviously just not true.
Oh, happy birthday.
Okay.
I'm sure this Spinling guy.
Yeah,
if he had a backbone,
just.
Oh, Spinley. I was gonna pull. I think he's literally gonna pull it on
One
himself.
mic, right?
Actually,
Yeah.
That's a lie. You want to know why that's a lie? And actually, let's listen to his own witness that he should.
yeah. I was gonna pull it up, but he pulls up another stream.
Actually, fucking, I don't.
The marathon gameplay works as a sex deterrent. I'd hope so when you got Soul and Cleveland in a row, but
I should know that. Here it is. Here it is. Awesome.
chat here. Responsible for that. Okay, never mind.
I was with Soul and Aiden on the day he's talking about. I personally witnessed Aiden buy himself and I drinks, and then us going to the store and Aiden buying more alcohol. This isn't a fake Me Too. You were just bad faith.
So yeah, the argument is that Soul's like, he wasn't drinking all these days. You can even ask Spinlink, who we met up on one day, that he wasn't drinking like that. And Spinlink's statement is, no, he was drinking. He drank twice. And what he said? What does it witness him? And I drink store. He buys more alcohol. Yeah, he saw him drink, and then he saw him buy more alcohol. So it doesn't really work as a let's go witness when he just disagrees with you.
Really? I thought Spinling could attest to this. He just said that. Here's Spinling attesting to it. I got 2 double gin and tonics at the restaurant. We then went to a store to go buy more alcohol. That is literally what happened. Which I then consumed. So another lie. If the truth hurts me, then why do you need to verifiably lie in the course of telling this story?
That's probably a good way to wrap it up, actually. I think we got over the main points that matter from the Aiden stream, like the biggest points. That's probably a good sentence to wrap it up on. If you're telling the full truth on here, I don't know, you gotta lie over it. Or if you're telling the truth, I don't know, you gotta lie. I'm simple as. You can close all that up. I'm just about to close it. I guess we can transition into the Colin of all people showed up in the stream, was asking if they were both drunk and trying to imply that Soul is less responsible because he is too under the influence. Yeah. Well, I don't think Colin understood anything that was going on here. He just caught like a little bit of Soul Skibbity's retelling. I'm pretty sure someone said they sent him to stream, so that's why they popped in. Just so we're clear, Aiden is gay. Aiden is... What the fuck's the term? Bi-curious? After thinking about it, yeah. I mean, he's bi-curious that he might do shit with men. He says he's bi-curious he might do shit with men. A sodomite. That's probably close to the truth. But he might do some he says he is open to do shit with men, but he never wants to get with a man, like in a relationship. So, I guess, man. I want to know about the situation. That makes sense. I think Soul is probably the worst person to retell the situation, but you know, he needs Jesus. I don't know. A lot of people that turn their religion after shit like this fucking get cooked out. We have this video now. It's called Greedy Slob Thinks You Owe Money to Content Creators. Chud Logic by Raw Sax. I don't know if you guys know who Raw Sax is. We can do a little bit of a Raw Sax deep dive real quick. He's one of my favorite YouTubers. I love watching his videos. I watched this video on stream with Purple Perry Gaming. I don't know if you guys know who Purple Perry Gaming is. I think he made it into a segment, so I can just pull that up. Perry Gaming. Snark that fraud. See, the title seems interesting. This is a Chud Nuke, and it's by one of my favorite creators. I have to peep it. Where is it? This one.
Doubt it. Actually, probably less because
Watching the Raw Sax video.
Well, maybe a portrait.
Is talk?
Yeah.
Hold on, let me pull up the video. You can hear how he talks in it. This is how Raw Sax sounds in his videos.
That's precisely what you
about having responsibilities. No, you only care about anime figurines, you only care about Cheetos, you only care about McDonald's, junk food and all.
He's my goat. Where are the best videos he's made? He's made some like actual classics. There's the Quickly Gets Slapped. No. Which hottest streamer? This video is insane.
Hi, my name
This is the intro that he edited, by the way.
Shibuya.
Yeah, the Morale accent, but he just talks like this.
My Twitch handle is
He edited this shit for no reason.
@_Kaho, and I have been streaming since 2020. I am from Tokyo, born and bred. So I play games, and whenever I play games, it tends to be
It just keeps happening. He pulled one of like her channel trailer, and he just keeps putting arrows at her breast. It's an insane intro.
people can't travel Japan by outside of Japan. When I go to convention in US, yeah, or Taiwan, almost all the time is my chat.
It is. This is the X-Porn star, yes.
First share right away.
Keeps doing it. Once he's never seen those before. Yeah, it's I don't know why he did this. He snarks her a little bit, but I actually have to agree with him because this video just becomes into a Tectone snark video.
That Tectone was arguing with her. Tectone, of all people, someone was showing me on phone because I don't really use Twitter, as I said before. And sometimes people send me like screenshots and whatever. You're calling the... It's like the meme. You're literally calling the kettle black.
Yeah.
Shut up, bro. You're an offender.
He calls Tectone an offender. We love raw sacks. And where's the last video? He has a fucking Andrew Tate video. That's fire. He's also a big Shoe on Head fan, but... Oh, this video has 6 views? Dude, this video has... Been live for a while? Yeah, I should say live for a while. But this video has 6 views from 5 months ago. Andrew Tate owns you moralistic brokies. It is such a banger.
That I'm way more powerful than your so-called friendship. I can say sorry to the Toucans. Yes, I'm sorry. I'm a good boy. And people who make fun of the Toucans, who are against the Toucans for life, for show, nigga. Right?
He says it like he obviously can't say it. It's the funniest shit.
Toucans who are against the Toucans for life, for show, nigga. Right?
This guy ignored us. Yeah, he did ignore us. I wanted this guy in my community. He has 90 subscribers.
What are they going to do about it? They're not gonna call me out. They're gonna tell, you know, others that, oh, I'm a victim. Oh, yo, they were pressing me. I had to say sorry because they were going to cancel me. Even though they doubled down and I'm literally the only guy. I escaped the Matrix. Because escaping the Matrix is submitting to the Toucans.
So far. What should let me dig in your butt, Twin? I don't want to estimate on the numbers. It'd probably be a lot. Because when I start speculating on numbers, then people start getting more enticed. It becomes a whole issue.
You can say a lot of things.
Okay, here's the video. So 20, I wouldn't say that. Greedy Slob thinks you owe money to content creators. Chud Logic by Ross X. Chud Logic expose. We're gonna watch today.
You can say a lot.
Junk Drawer Gaming wants me to watch this video because making it to it. Junk Drawer Gaming has an ongoing beef with Chud Logic that Chud Logic doesn't know about because Chud Logic snarked to Junk Drawer Gaming twice saying, "Hey, can you make a video? You make let's click on his channel. You're a video guy. You make videos." Let's remove moderator. That's my bad. I'll add it back. Fucking misclicked. Hold on. Add as moderator. Managing moderator. My bad. I'm trying to go to channel and I double clicked and if you double click, it goes right to remove moderator. Yeah. He makes 3 videos. On average, not on average, 1K, 3K, 9K. He's getting good, decent views on them. He can do better and better if he keeps making videos. And then he says stop making them. Chud's like, hey man, hey, my good old pal, Junk Drawer Gaming. Can you make a video? Junk Drawer Gaming, can you make a video? And Junk Drawer Gaming's response is, I saw you moved into a lower class neighborhood. Good. Fuck you. That's what you get for snarking me. Junk Drawer Gaming wants Chud Logic's kids to starve because he got snarked once. He's like actually insane. And then here's the clip. You don't have to. You really don't.
Bro, I'm just honestly, I'm looking at this guy. I'm getting angry. This Junk Drawer Gaming guy. Liquid
Sonic.
A lot of things about Just a Robot.
We'll get to the video.
You can say a lot of.
I'm sure Gaming called CPS on Chud. I would not be shocked.
You can say a lot of things about Just a Robot, okay? But he does edited videos talking about a topic. What is inauthentic about his content exactly?
Sure, in my shorts I do 100% use audio from other YouTubers.
Yeah.
However, a lot of people who make shorts do this, and I completely changed.
Oh, by the way, this is just from if I edit this to a segment, edit the thin bread so I clip into here. The thin bread clip. I don't feel like pulling it up.
The visuals. Sure, a lot of the art may be AI, but the editing sure as hell isn't.
I rest my case.
You rest your case?
What? Oh no, I thought that was just a figure of speech. Case closed.
That's what's inauthentic about his shorts. He steals content like
Okay.
audio and video, and he uses AI slop. Now you
But wait, you also steal content then. What's the argument to him stealing content?
understand why he got demonetized?
Yeah, audio and video. Yeah.
He does edited videos talking about a topic.
All right, here's the keys to your 0-bed, 0-bath apartment. Oh, at last, true American freedom.
Yeah, his content sucks ass, but
So, I didn't think. Anyway, I'm signing a new bill into law called the Fuck You, Eat Shit, and Die Bill.
What was that?
okay.
Are you going
Are we gonna get are we gonna get a point? We love Jar here. Actually, we do love Jar. He made a video critical of Nicholas Stereo and then Beckett. So, wow. Okay. I don't know how that happened. But we do love Jar here now.
is this content? Do you believe that this content is highly edited? I don't. This is drag and drop, copy paste, mass produced slop content. As I said,
I like you, Ross Sachs. I really do. I don't think you're one to. I don't think you should be the guy calling out slop content. Realistically, like you don't even edit. You're a guy moving around. Your little like dude is just in the middle.
before, he's bragging about, well, I edit my videos. Yes, I steal audio. Yes, I steal video. Yes, I use a
Video. What does he mean? Steal audio and steal video? Does he mean like use someone else's clip to demonstrate a point? Because then everyone does that. I have no clue what he's even arguing here. I want to agree with him. I don't see it.
okay, you're giving
I can see the AI being a problem. But I haven't actually watched Jar in a while. So if he wants to show the proof of that,
me too many negatives. Where are the positives?
Okay.
But I edit, then this is what you get. This is what you get. Nothing of value will be lost.
All right, here's the.
What the fuck, dude? That's funny. That's funny. It's not a stolen video, though, is it?
For the shorts, because on short you can see use other people's audios and songs to remix your shorts. So he's just mad at like other people's meme audios. So he's just mad at like everything TikTok is. That's what this video is. It's like because they remix a short, remix a video. You can remix a video into a short. That's all he's pissed about. That's his whole point. Dude, this is insane.
He's voiced it over, I think, or something. Check the comments.
Over meme sounds. Yeah, that was the what's it, the art meme community or what's there, meme community or some shit. Or was one video pops off with an animation with the sound becomes a popular sound, and everyone else does an animation over it. So if that's his point, that's a shitty point.
Is it stolen?
It's also an insane point to make a whole video about.
Stolen, is it? Oh, hang on a sec. No, he's taken another short and put it over the top. Oh, I see. The audio stolen. Got it. Okay.
Oh, yeah, that was so funny, man.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
God.
it wasn't
He
funny.
just-
It
he's
wasn't. It
hilarious
wasn't
then.
funny. It
He-
wasn't funny. It was gay.
Oh,
Wait, are you?
chicken box. Like, are we gonna get a point? We love Jar here. Actually, we do love Jar. He made a video critical of Nicholas Stereo and then Beckett. So, wow. Okay, that's a pretty good clip actually. Like, are we gonna get a point of Nicholas Stereo and then Beckett? So, wow. Okay. So the camera just falls. It does as well. It's just a fucking phone in a box.
You implying that he stole a video? No way. I thought you were going to defend him. But anyway, he was like processing. Okay, I have to laugh now. I have to laugh now. Ah, this is funny. Yeah, this is nice content.
Okay, so this point sucks ass, but the title is Greedy Slob Seeks You Owe Money to Content Creators. So I'm curious what he says here. Wait, I am really curious what he's saying with that point.
Oh, the audio stolen. Yeah, the audio stolen. He's so lazy that he can't even voice over his videos, his YouTube shorts. And they barely last like a minute.
Okay, this.
We'll come back to this point. When Chud pulls up the link,
He's voiced it over, I think, or something. Like, no, he's taken.
where I get the audio from, he just links to it. Like, it's not like he's trying to hide that's not him. He links to it specifically where I got the audio from.
Okay, listen. I think listen. This.
Considered lazy around here. Well, you know it could be lazy? Not linking back to it. Actually crediting it, that's fine. I don't really give a shit. Is YouTube Shorts, it's YouTube Shorts is all Inception. It's like YouTube Shorts, Vine, Musically, Instagram Reels, TikTok, they're all Inception like that. Broken mouse, squeaky chair, and phone in a box. Yeah.
Look, listen. This is absolutely outrageous. You're getting fucking banned for that.
You paid for the creation of this video because he pissed you off so much.
I'm sick of it, man. The entitlement of you creators being able to make money on YouTube is a privilege, not a right. They have not employed you. Go get a real job. Jar's got a real job. He said he doesn't care about whether or not he makes money from this. Okay?
Many of us are struggling financially, says Michelle Soguchi. So get a job.
Okay, so what's the point here?
Listen, making money on any video platform like Twitch, Kick, YouTube, online is a privilege. It's not a right. He's absolutely correct. And you banned him because you got triggered. Because he spoke the truth.
No, I mean, that's just embarrassing. To go in chat and be like, making money on YouTube is a privilege. And it's like, no shit. Legitimately, no shit. I don't even know what the fuck. The second point of what Chud Logic said is, Joris said that he doesn't even care to make money from his videos. He already has a real job. So I feel like that kind of contradicts the point Rossak's trying to make. Because if he doesn't even care about making the money, then yes, it would be a privilege.
Dude, that's simple. And just a robot is fine with this. He has a job, allegedly, that's paying the bills, that's taking care of everything.
Okay.
So he doesn't really need YouTube and he's not worried about being demonetized. So if he doesn't care, then why do you? What's the point? You even admitted to it. So what are we doing here?
No, because I'm sick of it. I'm sick of retarded viewers. Like, presumably you like watching content on the internet, I'm guessing, right? Presumably you like watching content from people that make money from the platforms that they're on. You understand that if someone makes money from a platform, they're going to make more content that you enjoy. And even putting that to one side.
This is like the similar argument to, I don't think, you see a lot of conservatives make it the argument when they're like, a lot of MAGA people now, that artists you shouldn't be getting paid for creative shit. You shouldn't be getting paid for drawing, painting, anything like that. They shouldn't be getting paid much. But then you still want to enjoy the media. These streamers fall into that, whether you like it or not. With the bigger audiences and the larger stuff, They're attracting. They are the media, same as other shit. Just use the labor argument. I mean, yeah, the labor argument's there. Like, you're sitting down, putting in their labor most of the time to stream for other people's enjoyment. Like, yeah, I can see why you can get money off. Oh, right. If you garner a bigger audience, I see why you feel like you're entitled to a little bit of money from it. At least. At the very least, even.
Right? Even putting that to one side, this guy is now making changes to the content that he is putting out as a product of YouTube making this decision.
And the mechanic's actually a pretty good example, because you can change your own, let's say changing a tire. You can change your own tire if you really want to. You can watch that jar video on your own if you really want to. Or you can watch it through Chud. You can watch Chud watch it. You can pay the mechanic to change the tire for you. Like, you're using their labor to do the shit that you could do on your own even. You change my own tires. Yeah, you can change your own tires. I watch videos of my own sometimes. But I still watch them through streamers sometimes. Yeah, all streamers should be poor. I agree on that. Like, Chud Logic, he's made just a bit too much money, and now he thinks he's all that. We need to, no, we can't. We need to bankrupt Chud Logic. Get him back hungry again.
Oh, what, you gonna cry? No? No, go ahead, cry. Let me see you. Let me see you cry.
Me enjoying someone's content has nothing to do with the fact that they're monetized or not. I don't care.
We burning the second crib, little bro. I don't know if I'd say that, but I would have thought buying a new crib would have got him more hungry again. Jimmy changing his imaginary tires on his imaginary car that he drives with his imaginary license. Hey, good one, dipshit. It's a hypothetical. I also never said me. I said you. Don't try to put this on me, dickhead. Maybe make a video for once. Juncture Gaming. You know, Liquid Sonic is pumping out these videos and giving you the blueprint of how to make videos, and you're just gonna sit there and twiddle your thumbs and make zero content?
care about that. I couldn't care less. The point is that if you're monetized, you have to be grateful about it.
A video changing my tires? Fuck you. Make a video about Nicholas Durio sweeping Zaptai.
You don't go, well, I got monetized, so now I can give you guys free content. Understand? Understand?
These are weak points. That's the thing. Like, that's the thing about a lot of these videos when they talk shit about these streamers. There's the Go to Poo video on Queeman that I think is complete dog shit. Queeman's own fans in his own chat make better points against him than people like Gilded Poo do. And I think it's because if I have to assume Ross X doesn't watch Chud Logic at all, I only just saw a half a second clip of him. I don't know. And I have to assume that.
Okay? I'm using my time for you guys. Okay?
Thank you,
I'll ask
CTO.
you for money, but YouTube is paying me money now to entertain you. You're getting free content.
Yoda does fundamentally misunderstand Queeman. But does Ross X fundamentally? No, I think he gets. Actually, I don't think he gets the point of a streamer or someone that makes videos. So no, I don't think he gets it either.
What content?
Clearly, this is not the vibe. Clearly, they're not feeling this. That's the only thing saving me from crashing out right now. I would have crashed out for a year. Oh no.
So he just pulled the premium content you're privileged to get for free. What? No, you're not. What? It's not that you're privileged to get the content for free. You are getting the content for free. As simple as. You think it's premium content? That it's your privilege to watch this content. No, it's content you can watch for free, and you actually. I don't think there's a way to pay to watch it. But if everyone's watching for free, and more people watch for free on the same videos, and these videos are making more money, and these streams are raking in YouTube more money, the person who's making the video should feel, or should get a portion of that money. Because you have to, what's it called, completely forget that YouTube makes a bunch of money off of these people. Like, people get more views. It's fundamentally, you have to forget that they make a bunch of money off these people to argue that they shouldn't make money from it. Because it's just, you're arguing people shouldn't make money from their, what, or from money they help get. Which, that's slavery. That's fucked up.
Like a fucking autistic cruise missile. He goes back into the arcade, sees there's like a huddle where the lads are, and immediately goes back to being uncomfortably cringe talking to the woman. What? So you're telling me these guys don't want to be around you anymore because you behave like a completely unhinged schizophrenic for hours now? What a surprise, dude. Guys, I'm trying to say this as calmly as possible this time. Hi, I'm okay, I'm healthy, but they're trying to do it to me again, and I'm gonna be as calm as possible, but you can't do it to me again. All of a sudden, I'm like, well, if I take this flight, you know who's gonna be waiting for you at the door, and it could be a setup. It could be a coercion. This is what it's like when someone is getting health issues. I think it's
This guy's a communist. It's a, he's in a weird position because he's arguing that the streamers should be entitled to zero money from it. So it's not even like you're not entitled to a % of the money you make. You're not even entitled to a hourly rate. You're not entitled to any money from it. I sped it up, but yeah, he did sound like Junk Shark Grooming. Oh no, he just did in general.
You turning your camera on and just scrolling on the internet?
What the fuck is this? This is the black dude that was a pedophile. This is his ex-girlfriend, right? I think so.
Opening Twitter and making comments? That's all your content? You don't even play games, you don't do anything. Oh wow, we're getting premium content, guys. Now I'm not saying that my content is good. It is a privilege that I have subscribers, that I have people who like my videos.
Well, just scrolling, that's every streamer. Yeah, but Chud, people send him shit sometimes, rarely he puts shit together. And it's like, they're giving their take on it. You're getting something from them. And it's the thing, even if they don't give their take on anything, like Ludwig, Moist Critical fence sitters on most of shit, because they do fence shit a lot of the fence thing. If they're at least putting some opinions out there or explaining a story to you, that's enough. They don't even have to give you their full opinion on it to be premium content, I guess.
You're an ungrateful fuck. You're smug. And you're not even making that much money. So what's the point of this? Again, what's the point? Seriously, I fail to understand it.
So it's not even the case that he is saying, oh no, I deserve to make money from this. He's accepting the fact because he's got money elsewhere, and instead he's changing the content that he's making whilst accepting the demonetization. So content is being taken off of the platform that could be going up off the back of this decision getting made.
What's his point against that going to be?
That's good. So let us analyze the points.
He rides a fence, but his legs like entirely are on like the on side most of the time. He just won't make the actual take. Like you know what side he's on, but he won't give you the take.
Point number 1. Trash content is going off YouTube. That's a good thing. Point number 2. Just a robot doesn't really care about this because he has a job that's paying the bills, which is bad because I don't believe that people like him, people who are disgusting degenerates, should get employed. They should go to jail for life. But again,
what did Just a Robot do that should get him in jail for life? I feel like people conflate what he actually did. He defended a pedophile. That's bad. Shouldn't be doing that. But is he a pedophile? No. Like, come on. Yeah, it finally dropped. It's got back. Yeah, Gamma made a whole video on Chud Logic. Fucked up. Let's throw a picture of Gamma in the bottom left corner. Call it a day. Hold on, let me see if I can find a picture of Gamma. Any picture but the one. He was thinking with his dick. Yeah, he was definitely thinking with his dick. He wanted the girl. He was like, want to see a cock picture. Very terrible decisions. He was defending a pedophile. But in the same breath, if you're gonna talk shit about people defending pedophiles, you can't be a Asmongold fan like Ross X is, because he defends the entire government we have. Pretend he's part of this video. Yeah.
That's good for him. So I'm winning in a way. He's winning in a way, sadly. And the third and final point, he's making changes to allegedly improve his content on YouTube.
Okay.
So he's going to follow the rules more closely. And maybe he'll get monetized again, which I hope never happens, but still. So
you just can't wait, so Just Robots cannot be monetized now. Wait, so Ross X's point is that Just a Robot should never be monetized. That's just, I mean, that's just a dog shit point. Not even because he's not even saying because he disagrees with his point, but because his work's trash. He makes trash work. Which, I don't know. Wait, actually, if you're gonna argue someone should get all their content, hold on, I gotta take this way whenever I click off. You mean Gamma's point? You're right, Gamma's point. If you're gonna argue that just because you use AI in your content, you should get demonetized, I actually agree to the point that if your content's mostly AI, you should get demonetized. I don't think Just Robots is. I think it's a short portion of its AI. Like, really shouldn't be using AI to make videos ever. But let's go to this guy's channel. I just noticed this earlier in stream, but it comes up again now. Importantly, he has this video called WWE AI Strokes Compilation.
for those who already know what this video is about, there's times
He talks about it. The rest of the video is just AI shit, an AI compilation. You use AI to make his chatter spreads? I'm not surprised. Latest video is like completely fully AI. So you can't have the opinion that anyone with AI needs to get their channel demonetized. You have 90 subscribers, you can't be demonetized. But you would fall into that. Well, calling the kettle black. Yes, that is what he's doing.
what's bad about this whole situation?
Now, I'm very well aware that obviously no platform is, entitled to pay. You're not entitled to money from a certain platform. But this rejection of the basic concept that creators making money off of platforms is good for viewers is so easily dismissed by people. It's like, how do you think it is that people are able to make all of this content? It's because they're making money off of it.
I think it's the strongest
because
point.
They're making money off of it, you get to enjoy it for free. You don't have to pay a single penny to watch a lot of this fucking content.
What I do is called entertainment, genius. I entertain an audience for free, but then I ask for compensation and I receive said compensation. It's work. And in
Like I say, that's what he's doing. That was Chud Logic's strongest argument, that you're getting it for free, and that he should get a little money off of that, because him getting the money leads to better content and you being able to see it for free, which makes sense. If he's able to live off of it without putting it behind a paywall, that means you can keep watching for free. And then he compares it to someone like this, who specifically puts the fuck's his name? Can't remember his name. Puts his streams behind paywalls. He's like, I'm gonna do a second stream today, but only if you're at a pay goal. If he's not getting paid enough for a stream, he just ends it. He is completely the DSP. He's completely separate from this. The dark side Phil. He is at the opposite. Like, he's in a similar side to Chud, but the opposite angle of it, where he doesn't stream for free. The content's not free from DSP, pretty much, because he has a very low viewership, and he begs and begs and begs and almost forces him to donate most of the time.
fact, there is an art to it. There is.
Guys, because YouTubers are getting paid.
Oh.
you get to enjoy content for free. Even though they have memberships, they have a lot of content paywall. They have
Yeah, you get. Hold on.
free. Even though they have memberships.
Yes, if you want to support the stream, you can do this. You get to watch it for free. You get to enjoy it free. But if you want to, it's optional. Yeah, if you want to pay, if you want to help me out, if you want to donate, link in the description and link in the top of the chat, you can. But it's not like you have to pay to watch it. That's the main point getting made here. Also, if you're new here, you can subscribe to the channel. That'd be sick. We are trying to make it to 500 subscribers. That's the goal. About like 30 something away now. You like to stream? Liking stream always helps, and that's free. That'd be sick. You can join Discord. I'll throw it in chat right now. I ping people talking there all the time. I ping for every stream. And if you really want to help me out, you could donate. That'd be sick. Link at the top of chat and link in the description.
They have a lot of content paywall. They have Patreon. They have more ways to ask you for money, but we're not allowed to talk about that. We're not supposed to talk about that.
You can talk about it, but to act like it's some evil thing to do or act like it's morally wrong, it's just dumb as fuck. Legitimately. You know, so you can't talk about it, but you seem like a complete dumbass talking about it.
You have a tips goal on screen. You sound like DSP. Guys, I'm able to make this content for free because you're paying me. If you're no longer paying me, then I'm gonna have to stop making videos, guys. This is my job, guys.
Yeah, let me lay it out flat. It's like with DSP is kind of wrong because with DSP it's even worse because I'm pretty sure his wife makes all the money in the house. Well, he makes like the side money. Shit. I'm pretty sure Chud Logic now doesn't need money to stream. Just bought a house. If he stops making money streaming, he needs to get a job. And if he gets a job, he can't stream as much. Simple as. So if you want the consistent content for free, you do have to donate to him. It's pretty simple.
And also, when it comes to your argument, well, actually, people make more videos because they're getting paid. Debatable. I'll give you an example. I guess that example actually has to do with you. Synthetic Man. Yes, I'm gonna keep mentioning Synthetic Man until the day I die. He used to try, kinda, on YouTube, right? He uploaded videos. He tried, you know, to edit decently. Nowadays, all he does is stream, react, garbage content.
Deserves all the flame for his low effort reacts profiting off other people's content. What? He knows it's lazy and unethical, but does it anyway? As if his streams aren't slop enough, he has to go full Hassan Asman XQC with it and get paid from piggies to poach others' content.
I play a video. I react to the video. I get donations from reacting to the video. I don't produce anything. You understand that? They get lazier. They get entitled. Again, I fail to see how...
There's this... It's just... it's all about react content. I don't think people have a problem with understanding that full-time streamers need money to keep streaming, though. It's the e-begging that's annoying. A little bit of shilling is accepted, though. Right. I think that's the difference between someone like Chud Logic and what's his name? Darkside Phil. Legitimately. Gamma guy sounds bitter as fuck. Yeah, I thought him and Chud Logic were cool. Apparently not.
Your content is worth any money, especially because you're defending a freak. How is your content worth any money? How is my content worth any money? Be grateful for what you have, okay? You shouldn't be getting paid a penny on Cake YouTube anywhere, but there's people who are willing to donate to you because I guess they like you or they find you entertaining, but you're not providing anything of value.
But when a creator's like, damn it.
Okay, and that's, see, that's the problem. They think entertainment, it's back to the conservative mindset. It's that entertainment isn't valuable. You go to the movies, you pay money. Like, the entertainment is the value. Even if you're not entertained at the end of it, even watching it, that's the value you get. I don't know it's the fucking art, looking at art, watching movies. If you're gonna argue that none of those are valuable and none of them, you have to pay for none of them, it doesn't make sense. Yeah, because the demand is a value in the content, right? Like, that's why if someone like Chud Logic, who does average more viewers, is gonna get more money. I just don't get it. This is just this whole video is just made from somebody that doesn't like React streamers and is trying to branch it out to a more broad topic, still wrap it back around into React streamers. It's very dumb.
Kind of.
I mean, I guess he was saying Chud or Jar doesn't deserve money as well. He doesn't need money. He doesn't deserve money from his content as well. Even though Jar is compiling shit into a video, which is there's substance in it. Entertainment value as well. There's multiple layers to it now. So I guess just nobody deserves money.
Sucks to be unilaterally removed from the partnership program for no good reason. You're like, well, you're not entitled to get paid. Yeah, you're not entitled to free fucking content either. And the reason you're able to watch it for free is because fucking these
I mean, I'm not gonna say I thought the videos are the greatest, but he still compiles shit together, or at different points together, and they string a somewhat coherent story in point. And to act like there's no substance in it just isn't true.
platforms pay people.
Take Dickers out of that. Dickers is not react to Jar anymore. It's become a shame.
Out and normally try and do it in a fair, reasonable way.
And that is the root of the problem. Entitlements. Let me be clear. You are entitled to nothing. You are entitled to nothing.
Paywall.
Oh my god. It's the you're entitled to nothing mindset. It ties back to like the I say this. If it takes someone else's work, it can't be a human right. Which just isn't true. That's kind of what it's relates to. People are just so entitled for everything nowadays. This newer generation is just so entitled. It's literally just ties back to that with his argument.
All your content. You believe that your content is valuable, it's premium content. I'm making it for free because I'm getting paid.
Oh, he is making
paywall everything.
He is making the not obligated argument, actually. That is true.
What's the rush? What you're scared of? Oh, well, if I do that, nobody's gonna pay and people are going to stop watching my content. You wanna know why? That is...
The Gamma leaves for 2 months, stops making content, comes back with this shit. It's so over.
A privilege. Again, that is something that the platform is willing to give you. The audience is not really paying you. They're in your...
That's pretty much tells you everything you need to know about it. That is money that the platform is willing to give you. If the platform wasn't willing to give any of the money and it's 100% split just towards the platform, people wouldn't be streaming as often. There'd be less videos up, less high production or way lower production videos. Like, if you're not getting any money out of it, it's a give and take system. People put a lot of money into this. People put a lot of effort into videos because to get something out of it, like money. Monetary gain is always going to make something better, or it's usually going to make something better.
Doing your content for free, as it should be. All right, that's what YouTube is about. Free videos, free content. entertainment. And you get paid because YouTube decided you have to be thankful to you.
Soul is destroying all the shitter streamers' brains by giving bad head. I guess Gam Gam was his latest victim. Okay, Soul is just like passing on CTE somehow. I don't know how he's doing it. This video is terrible.
YouTube that you're getting paid instead of whining and complaining. The audience is in the problem. You're the problem.
So I just don't get this fucking stupid, you know, self-destructive perspective.
Hold on. You never said the audience was the problem. I don't know. Chud never said the audience is the problem. Chud is saying that the problem is Jar getting demonetized so we can't make any money out of this. The audience is still going to watch him. The audience that want to watch Jar is still going to want to watch Jar. It's just the problem that he's no longer going to make money out of it. The content he makes and puts out to the audience that he has. Which, I mean, that is a problem. But somehow Rossack or somehow Gamma wrapped it back around to how it's actually about the viewers. And the viewers don't own you anything. Like, no, it's not the viewers don't owe you anything. But if you want them to keep making high quality content, they're gonna need monetary incentive. It's just how it is. Or not high value, not high quality content, a high quantity of content, I would say, for streamers. Soul should link up with Destiny for some real non-consensual topic. Well, the question if like Soul and Destiny meet up is like who's gonna rape who first. Someone's getting unconsensually touched that night. So know who.
From viewers where they're like, oh, well, who cares? You're not entitled to be paid anyway. With that logic, you wouldn't have as much content to watch because people wouldn't be able to justify spending all the time they do making the content that they fucking make. So fucking.
And the problem here is they're both, I would say, bottoms here. Because the argument that I would see is that like a top would win the rape standoff, but since they're both bottoms, it puts it more back on a level playing field.
Annoying, dude, and that's why I instantaneously banned that person because I'm sick of this retarded perspective that people make. And yes, they deserve to just have the endless fucking easy no TOS breaking slop that channels like fucking.
You can rape as a bottom, just look at Soul. I feel like it'd be how do I say this without saying the most rapist shit imaginable? I feel like it'd be easier for a top to rape than a bottom. I guess. But if they're both bottoms, you know, with the elite essay knowledge, that's what I'm saying here. I'm just putting that out there, guys. I'm not going to go too much into it, because if I go any further into it, it's going to get a lot worse.
Jeep Pegasus fucking pump out.
Here's a catchphrase you better learn for your adult years. Hey, buddy, got a quarter?
You're talking about slop.
You have several angles timed. Filmed. Okay, no, that's right. That's the right time. No, he would have several angles filmed.
What's your content, bro? Again, for the 30th time, you turn on your camera, you comment, you react, you go on Twitter.
Isn't he a Switch? Is he a Switch? I don't watch enough. I don't watch any of Destiny's videos, so I can't tell you.
Go on Instagram, you go on TikTok, that's it? That's your whole content? You're talking about Pegasus. Okay, I'm not saying that Pegasus is cool. I don't like the guy. All right? Fine. But he puts more effort.
Oh, so it's like who's really winning? Soul thinks he's raping Destiny, but Destiny's unconsensually recording him. Okay. They both get a little bit out of it.
Then you do. Oh, it's because he's monetized. Irrelevant. I would say that the YouTubers, again, who put the least effort are the ones who get monetized. Because, oh, I'm already getting paid. I don't have to try.
It would be easier for a top to rape than a bottom. That's what I'm saying here. That was my original point.
I don't have to try and get the...
This is a Gamma clone? Yeah. There's been too much Gamma clones in the commentary community recently.
watch hours. I don't have to try and get the views. If I'm getting paid, I'm good. I'm just gonna stream daily and get memberships and get paid. That way, I'm not wasting my time. I'm giving you guys premium live content and interactions with me. Listen, with that
I want to go back to the beginning of this argument because I think this argument's complete dog shit.
effort are the ones who get monetized. Because, I'm already getting paid. I don't have to try. I don't have to try and get the watch hours. I don't have to try and get the views. If I'm getting paid, I'm good. I'm just gonna stream daily and get memberships and get paid. That way, I'm not wasting my
So no spit. I fucking love this guy. It's unironically so funny. But the point here makes no sense. He's like, because there's a difference between streaming and making videos. Streaming is, well, making videos is time consuming. It is very time consuming. And able to push out, it's able to push out videos. I guess streaming is more like actual hours of content. Because like I'm gonna cut the shit down to a VOD. I'm cutting all the dead air. I'm cutting all the shit that I didn't find really funny. If it's just unrelated. The bottom rape thing's getting cut. That's not saying in the VOD. Anything fast editor? I'm not a fast editor. Like so much shit's getting cut. It's in smaller packages. What that even mean? What's my point here? I don't know. I guess that you're streaming for long periods of time, no break or anything. That's probably more hours than people put in the videos. I'm assuming Chud Logic puts more hours into streaming than a lot of people put it. Yeah, time versus effort. Thank you. Fine. Buddy vocalized it for me. Videos are way harder to make. 2 hours no break. Yeah, I mean that doesn't really count. Videos are way harder to make. You have to cross-reference a bunch of shit, put it all together in a neat package, and write a script most of the time. Streams, way longer. Pretty much. But his argument is interesting here. His argument is neither of them deserve to get paid. Time versus effort doesn't matter. None of you deserve to get money. Fuck you. You're not getting money from your content. Which
time I'm giving you guys.
I feel like this is a take that would change once you get monetized. When you're unmonetized, this doesn't make sense. You don't deserve money from your videos. But the second you get monetized, this take changes. Because it's like this doesn't apply to me, so I don't give a fuck to who this applies to. Anyone stream anyone deserves to be doing so. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I've seen some terrible streamers in my day. We still support Ricky Live, but it seems the fans have turned on him. I remember back when I was cool with Gambler, he put a ton of effort into a video and got like no views. It was a good video too. Streams just do better for commentary. They do better for commentary now. Well, you have to be like I was gonna say like, oh, approved by everyone type streamer. No, you just have to cover the bigger topics legitimately. Whatever Ricky do now, people just don't watch him anymore. After the whole Perry contingency turned on him, now he actually like 3 viewers. They just hate him now. He's never streamed. He streamed 3 times in the past 2 weeks now. He's back. Or is live. I'm looking for Sleepy. If you're making the videos on big topics in the commentary community, but only the biggest topics, you can still pull good viewership. So here's the difference between the 2 sides of commentary. Because there is 2 sides of commentary. There's it's like the edgy side, but it's edgy side, but they're anti-Ethan Klein, and that doesn't have that big of an audience. Because the edgy people are all the like MAGA edgy, and that's appeals to like an Ethan Klein audience. So the edgy but anti-Ethan Klein audience is way lower. There's also Odd Chad, which helps. That does help him a lot. Looks does help for videos to show your face in them. But see, like someone like this can pull good viewers, but he'll never be as big as someone like a more Pegasus is more Pegasus appeals to the legitimately the lowest common denominator in the commentary stream, in the commentary section, where it's the edgy, it supports Ethan Klein's side. Well, out of the points a complete dog shit, but edgier side, the commentary side, is going to be more prone to support Ethan Klein. So if you just make the pro Ethan Klein videos, you're going to fall into the way bigger audience. Notice Nicholas Diorio. Nicholas Diorio started being big pro Ethan Klein. Started getting way more viewers on his streams.
Premium live content and interactions with me. Listen, with that mentality you have, you're never going to get anywhere. You take a look in the goddamn mirror.
It's jealousy.
Well, it's just, yeah, he's just consistent. That's the formula. And it's, the videos are made for the lowest common denominator, the topics. It's for the lowest common denominator to agree with what he's saying. And just nod his head along to, yeah, Ethan Klein good, Hassan bad.
Let's call it what it is, okay?
I fumbled so hard because I said Pegasus was a maybe if I was super drunk. Yeah, that is on you.
It's jealousy.
It's poor.
Some people look at a content creator.
Sleepy was not happy? Yeah, Sleepy should be pissed. I don't know why.
And they're bothered by the fact that they are able to make money doing this. And so they lash out when there's any complaints. Now look, I will be on your side when you've got some entitled streamer making some insane, unreasonable comment, right?
Yeah.
That's fair enough.
I don't make trash.
Like DSP. Yeah.
I burn it.
Or they're trying to compare him to the $5 a month girl. That's what they're trying to act like Chud Logic acts and how these streamers act. Yeah. Nothing like this. And this is the type of stuff he'll call out. Yeah, Bad Bunny. Which is funny. Not this, I need this just a normal clip. They're trying to conflate them all to this.
0 subs. There are regulars here. $5 a month.
This is Biggie. It's not the full clip, but the full clip was just more of that. They're like, how do you have so much time to sit around and watch streams but not $5 a month? That's what they're trying to conflate all streamers too. She was kind of right. How do you have all this time to watch streams but don't have $5 a month to spend a month? He's kind of right there, but came off as Biggie and bitchy to a lot of people, which it was.
Then I guess you're a garbage man.
Well, I know you are, but what am I?
A garbage man?
Oh, I know you are, but what am I?
A garbage man?
I know you are, but what am I?
A garbage man?
Takes one to know one.
Thank God my Pegasus comment isn't popping up.
Checkmate!
Jealousy? Really? Who's jealous of you? You're literally a nobody. What are you talking about? Huh? And the lack of self-awareness when it comes to lolcows. That's like a trademark. Oh, there's this streamer being a...
Smart, you do a siege like shield after that? Already done my shills. Already done my shills during this segment. Already done my shills. Like, you should donate. Should donate right now, $5. This is where I don't group this raw sex guy. When I start doing entry fee streams, you should donate. Let me, if you're new here, you should subscribe and like the video. That'd be sick. Like the stream, or liking the stream costs nothing, and it helps out my channel. So that'd be awesome if you like the stream.
Title and making these weird comments and being just outrageous. Then what are you? What are you?
Yeah, he should have showed Chud's new house and been like, no wonder you need the money. He would have won me over. He would have won me over, but he decided not to. He decided to meander around like this. I just pulled all like the Pegasus shit up with Gamma on screen still. That's none of my business, realistically. I pull up some shit like, where's one of his newest streams? Where's the ones when he didn't get his the new angle right? This one?
Hello? Hello, is anyone there? I'm just fucking pixelating. I'm just...
See, like, if you pulled this shit up and he was like, see, I understand why he thinks he's entitled to money now. He needs it. And he calls him broke, he would have won. Full stop, he would have won. But he refused to.
I think it's the battery swelling, isn't it? So I thought, well, I could just use it. But, you know, that's not come in time. But to be honest with you, it is actually...
The stream just end because his phone overheated or some shit. What does the stream end? It ends on nothing? Yeah, I don't fucking know. I forgot I made the edit, but someone green screened the background to be some... There's some wreck. Yeah, I have seen that. I think I've seen that.
Pathetic.
I think I saw it like more originally when he lived into his house.
Tragic. The fact that he's not going to make a certain type of content anymore. Now he's decided to stop doing that because YouTube have done this. That's wrong. Like, I mean, you might not like...
It was dilapidated. I was tripping on what word it even was. I'll be real.
But like, they're edited. I think they're funny. You might not think that, but it just seems like a fucked up thing. That there's, you know, someone's restricting their output, their media output.
Yeah? Is he gonna argue this and not fucked up restricting his media output?
Or art. I mean, that sounds a bit grandiose, but do you know what I mean? It's a shame. It's a shame.
I mean, it is art. It is restricting someone's art.
Shame. Why? That shouldn't happen.
Oh no. Anyway, last week... You're mentioning the word art when talking about someone who uses AI?
No, hold on. You can't make that argument because specifically in this video, he says that Chud Logic also falls into that space of people that don't deserve money from their audiences. And now he's going to keep trying to fall back onto the guy that uses AI. When your point is more broad than just the AI users, it's every content creator. So, bad faith arguing, refuses to actually talk about the point. Very shitty.
Give me a break now. Come on now. And this isn't tragic. Can you specify?
Did Chuck get his PayPal house? I think he did.
What sort of content you're talking about? Can you say, hey, he uses AI again. He steals audio. He steals video.
He steals audio. He steals video. He didn't show proof of him stealing video, did he? Because he's saying those are separate from AI. Stealing the video, would that be AI? AI would be stealing videos, but he's saying it's separate from AI. Stealing the audio, just doing like a fucking YouTube Shorts remix, which every Shorts platform has had that for more than a decade now. Like around a decade now. Yeah. You saw The Simpsons several times in this video. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you're gonna say you're stealing videos and putting them in your video, that's what your whole video is. You're showing clips of it, which does that count as stealing? I don't know. And you're putting The Simpsons over and over in it. So like, and you don't own the audio to the video of that. So like, are you any better? Your only point here is the AI, in which I could partly agree with. If you use AI assets and do all the editing yourself, I don't care. Okay, yeah, actually, I think that's more fair. I'm not the biggest fan of AI, but if AI editing is where I really draw the line. AI editing pisses me off. It's like I've seen some people do, I don't want to say names because it feels like I'm just calling out random people that I don't know if are actually doing it. Because either it's AI editing or it's shitty editing. When they edit from word to word, they edit all the dead space out. Where it just cuts out all the dead space between words. And then it's like, it sounds so unnatural and doesn't make any sense. And it's like, I've seen people, I don't want to say the people who piss me off when they do that, because it could just be shit editing. But that is something that a lot of AI people use AI editing for, is to cut out all the dead space in a video. And the AI voiceovers are dog shit as well.
Wow. It's not original. It's not
That literally sounds like mouse, by the way.
video. Wow. It's not original. It's not. And I'll end with this. Well, there's a lot of YouTube channels who spam AI and spam slop content and they don't get banned. They spam the same thumbnails over and over and over. Yes, YouTube is unfair. The world is unfair. But because a lot of people get away with it doesn't mean that it's acceptable. There's a lot of people who steal. There's a lot of people who rob. There's a lot of people who commit crime and get away with it. Doesn't mean...
So, this is awesome. Watch the whole video. I still don't know what the definition of stealing is for videos. Or even thumbnails. I guess thumbnails are part of it. I don't understand what the definition of stealing them is. Let's pull an example. One example. Would you count this as me stealing a thumbnail? Because it's the same exact style. Here is my amazing bulge posting. And then we have the... I'm pretty sure it's the real video. You have the Vsouls Giannis. Dude, am I gonna have to find this? Dude, I don't want to look for this. How do I search this in the... I don't care. Vsouls Giannis boner. Is... Fuck you, dog. I'll find it on another tab. Alright, hold on. Who's that? Hold on. I searched it straight into Google. Couldn't find it. I'll find it somewhere else. Hold on. I'll find it somewhere else.
that crime suddenly becomes something good, something cool? No! Use your logic. Use the common sense. I'd rather have values and morals than try to get away with doing
Here it is. Hey, look. Just completely... Would you call this a stolen thumbnail? Doing the same shit. I wouldn't call this a stolen thumbnail. It's just the same formula. That's fully bricked. No, he claims that's his shorts under his pants. Scrunching up. This is the thumbnail is based off of classic Vsouls.
This stuff.
Get out of my house. I kill you. I'll bring him.
This is not stealing a video.
I kill you, you bastard.
This is awesome. Oh, Junk wants to call it, really? There's something we can call it. Should I put tip goals on stream? How much money do you owe me? Is it time to spam AI sloppy YouTube shorts? Yeah, this is a completely dog shit video. No reason to exist. I thought it was gonna be more shitting on. Junk calling out tomorrow? No. Side. Not calling in. He's a evil scammer. Some may say. Let's get rid of Gamma. Gamma had its fun on the screen. Let's get rid of that as well. What is this? Oh, Junk Shark grooming dog. Okay, I like it stay. Let's go to... There's one more thing I want to cover today. My illustrious amount of the topics I have. Green Gary Gaming post apparently got a strike recently. We're just copying the Family Guy formula and insert third-party flop reference. I'm not enough to say it myself. Yeah, pretty much. So, about 4 days ago now. Only 3 for me, as 2 minutes, so 2 hours, so midnight. Proper Gaming apparently got demonetized on YouTube and can no longer stream for a week. I think he said this is only 3 days after his last strike fell off. So he got lucky, because if it was 2 strikes at once, I mean, channel's at risk, and it would lead to a bigger suspension on streaming. So he made this post. Here's the thing. Here's the real big problem with how Perry's been moving recently. Did you know? He got a strike on YouTube and couldn't stream all week. Most people didn't. That's because most people aren't pushing for this. Aren't pushing for him. The other people aren't reacting to this. They're not pushing it, and it's because most people don't really care about Perry anymore. It's a shame because it shouldn't be like this. But he's secluding himself into his own corner, and I feel like the obvious thing is that he's running from Aiden, and it's pissing off people in the spheres, like especially the Aiden sphere. It's gotten people that follow Aiden to stop watching him, just out of a like, simply because he's pissing them off. And now some shit like this happens, and now no one else is covering it or making a deal out of it at all. As much as I am not a fan of Quayman, I still check in on him to see what he has to say. He did try to sell the community to DGG. He claims he didn't. That stream seemed pretty apparent. I just felt the same way towards Perry. I like Quayman. I watch stream sometimes. But okay, that's my thing with like most people in the sphere right now. I don't watch most people's every stream they do in the sphere. I watch one here, I watch one there. It just depends who's live when I'm open up YouTube. Perry also completely fucked himself because a lot of the commentary sphere is in the fans or in the US. A good portion's in England, and that actually works for them because it's morning streams. But a good portion's in the US, and most people in the US aren't staying up that late to watch streams. Like, my streams are late enough as is. But Perry's is just that much later. Let me get the audio on. Hey. We made an 8-minute video on this. I'll get into it why I have a problem with it being 8 minutes. I haven't watched it yet, so maybe it is informative, the full 8 minutes. Maybe I'm just wrong and it needs to be 8 minutes long.
Hey everyone, what's up? It's me, Purple Perry Gaming, and to be honest guys, things are serious. I'm not even purple anymore. So yeah guys, recently I got another strike on my YouTube channel about 3 days after my last strike expired, and so I can't stream or make videos on YouTube for a week. This time the strike is for a video I made on Gideon.
First of all, I think it's a bad idea. You're just gonna post random stream segments and not edited videos. I don't understand making a Gideon video right now. Unless you have like something actually of substance to say. Gideon videos are getting struck down, like as it is. The Gideon fans just go mass report shit. I don't see a reason to just post a random segment if you don't have a profound take on it. Did Perry do blackface? I can't say I've seen him do blackface.
See, in this video, I go over a video entitled "Cop calls me the N-word instead of arresting a predator" by Gideon.
Okay, you know,
this
I think
big
I know
juicy piece of man meat. Gideon, who used to be a prank YouTuber, now he does predator hunting or whatever. And in the video, I go over how Gideon is basically just finding excuses to harass this mentally and physically disabled guy. He
gains access
to
that wasn't his. I think, was that his thumbnail? Or was it the other person's thumbnail? 57 seconds.
See, instead of arresting meat.
Yeah, that's not his thumbnail. That's the Gideon thumbnail. And I understand if the Gideon thumbnail got taken down.
Under false pretenses, and then he starts like haranguing this guy who's very clearly disabled. And I don't say mentally and physically disabled as like an insult. I mean that's like the best, most neutral descriptor I can give of the guy. It's even revealed in the video. He's had like 200 surgeries. You know, his parents have been basically his caretakers and still are. And I give my explanation of why I think predators.
Here's the problem: we're a minute and 20 seconds in, and I have like a basic gist of what the video is about a little bit. It's too long because they have to like I think they manually review them on YouTube or on Twitter if they get around to them, and it's like they're not watching an 8-minute video. If they had any chance to watch the video, it has to be shorter. There's no way they're watching a full 8-minute video. But this is a big problem I have with Perry's Twitter videos. He is not very good at making short Twitter videos. 8 minutes. Let's scroll through them. My shit is bugging right now. I can't open that. Wait, did he stop posting videos? Really? I gotta stop posting videos. And we'll watch an 8 minute Twitter video? No, that's not what Twitter's for. Twitter's for the shorter videos. This video is 40 seconds in which...
See Jax. He reaches out one last time, he goes, and then he cuts himself off.
I don't get the Amazing Digital Circus trend either from him. But you know, that's it. I butterflies. I don't get him covering the Amazing Digital Circus. I don't know if fans like it. I just feel like it's such a misstep from a commentary streamer. And that could set him back if he just keeps covering the Amazing Digital Circus. Here. Fucking 6-minute video snarking all over trees. I'm not watching an 8-minute video on Twitter. I'm not watching a 6-minute video on Twitter. I'm not watching a 7-minute video on Twitter. He keeps posting these long Twitter videos that's not what Twitter is for. That's not the Twitter audience. The Twitter audience likes watching short little videos and then moving on with their day. Imagine posting a 10-minute TikTok video. They're not watching that.
If this little garage house here...
Twitter's for clips. I go down my timeline. Pretty much every clip I see is lower than a minute, usually between 20 and 40 seconds. Just enough to give you a little bit of context. This one's more fine, 3 minutes about, but it's still too long. The Lego bit that Queeman told him was brimstone. Yeah, the bit's too long. I think he throws it down and breaks it. 4 minutes, that's still too long. Just think, I think it's breaking. It was like a 7-minute bit or some shit. 2 minutes is too long still. If he quickened the 7-minute Lego bit into like 30 seconds where he's talking about it and then smashes it, I think it could work as a bit. Harry's just been extending his bits for too long recently. She's always done that. The bitches don't have that like they used to make it like a longer bit make sense. That's just based on his content. This is that's separate from his Twitter, in which the Twitter bits you post need to be short, to the point. Is that all the big ones I'm talking about? Like, look at this, 11 seconds. Hold on, this could work.
Right. Hello. So yeah, like I was saying, Tom, there's this Hutch guy. I want to see how he reacts to therapy being brought up.
Is clearly psychologically disturbed.
Right.
I don't think it's the best clip, but the time is way better. Like, I don't know who you're inviting to your streams watching that clip. Realistically, I like the cat, but the fans like the cat. You're not getting anyone new. Another 4-minute clip. Oh wait,
that's what made it like super.
I'm gonna sleep.
This is the one he sent to Queeman, and Queeman watched it. You got watched like 2 minutes, and he's like, "No, this ain't it." I clicked off. Two minutes. It's shorter, but it still needs to be shorter. So no Perry clip is gonna work.
Yeah, honestly.
Here's the thing. Unfunny streamers. Did you say Perry's unfunny? Unfunny streamers have their day. They say a funny joke here and there. Or most unfunny streamers. There are some streamers that just can never get a hit. But most unfunny streamers say something funny eventually. You'll find a clip eventually. He's just choosing the wrong clips. He probably has shit that you can clip. And yeah, Perry, that's also a problem with Perry. It's the same problem I have with Green. When you learn too much about them and you learn how they actually act, the bit they're putting on feels just more genuine. And the unhinged psycho bit kind of just falls flat now.
Your hunting channels
he needs something new. That's what he does. He needs to drop the Amazing Digital Circus, the media analysis, go back to actual like streaming commentary shit, and he needs something new in his streams. And he's stop running from Aiden. That's the second point. Yeah, that's the main point actually. But yeah, back to him trying to appeal his ban.
Bad, you know, one of the main things that we need to do.
Okay, yeah. He needs someone outside of him to make his clips. Yeah, I don't like making my clips, or at all. because I feel like it's a little narcissistic. But also, if you're gonna do it just to promote yourself, I get that. I fully get that, promoting yourself in your own Twitter with your own clips. But what I find my best jokes usually kind of fall flat. The best shit that actually happens on my stream is the shit that I was not really expecting to be the funniest. So if you get like your actual fans to clip you more, you're gonna get better clips, legitimately. At least making all. Yeah, I think I've clipped myself. Was it once or some shit? Because I got Aiden to join a call and I showed him pregnant Aiden photos, and I felt like that had to get posted somewhere.
I explained that in my video. I also say, hey, you know, it's pretty disgusting how...
So the big clipping accounts aren't really clipping Perry. Really makes you think. The problem is, you know what it is? If you piss off Kathy, you're kind of pissing off, like, he starts talking to other people. He starts talking to people being like, hey, don't raid this person. He'll still talking to people. It's like, hey, don't clip this person. And also, a lot of people just don't like how Perry's been acting recently, so they don't watch his streams to clip him. It's just been a series of unfortunate events. Not unfortunate events. A series of unfortunate decisions he's made, which has put him into this place. That Kathy controls the Snark media? Pretty much. If you're in a beef with Kathy, you're not getting any more clips. Just how it is. Hey, change your dono sound? Kathy asked me to change my dono sound. Dono sound's getting changed after this stream.
Gideon was like trolling this guy who...
I've got orders from Kathy not to clip Harry. I'm not shocked that happens.
According to him and his family, has you know, mental intelligence of a 12-year-old, but even if you think they're exaggerating, he's very clearly acting like quite naive, and I think it's pretty wretched that Gideon is trying to like prank this guy, basically humiliate him over the fact that he's Jewish, say like, you know, make a bunch of like chosen people, you know, just a bunch.
It's not about you. Chronic doesn't clip as much anymore. It's not no swagger. Has gone more defunct because he doesn't really care about Chronic. Doesn't really care about commentary. If you want a Chronic clip, you got to cover VTuber shit, and it's just simple as. Rev says Rev says Desu. Rev says Desu says this about this person, and then boom, Chronic clip.
A bunch of like Jewish I don't want to call them anti-Semitic, but just like a bunch of Jew jokes. And then Gideon, you know, the police come in and they say, hey, you're like harassing this guy. You're trying to like ruin his family and humiliate them for content.
Yeah, demanding clipping's never gonna work. The second you start demanding clipping, people aren't gonna clip for you anymore.
Then Gideon was like, you're protecting Predator.
He's like, if someone clips for me, they think they're the nice thing, they're clipping a funny moment. The second I start demanding on clipping, it becomes more like a job, like something you gotta do, and then it's no longer fun. I didn't get the notification. Oh my god, hi Ali Khan. Oh my god. I added Discord.
You're predicting Predator because he's like an idiot, and then he says the N-word to the cop, and then the cop says the N-word, and he says, "Oh, you're racist because you said the N-word." I feel like such a
don't clip that will always be clipped. That's one of my favorite clips. Is I just find it right now. I'll look for it. It's on the Dumpy Wins fucking Twitter account, and it's because it's Keyed Boy. And my shit's not loaded. Okay. Where find it? Dumpy Wins. YouTube also took my clipping feature, really put a damper on my creativity. Yeah, that's why I feel like people like Chud Logic get more clips and Queeman than a lot of other streamers like Aiden. The Kick UI is just Kick UI. I think actually sucks ass for watching streams. The Kick UI is way worse than YouTube UI for watching streams. But the clipping functionality on Kick is 10 times easier. Is Dumpy's banner? Oh, this is Dumpy Wins. This is not Dumpy. This is his clipping account that's actually not run by him. Where's the clip? This one. Yeah, it's the...
I feel to see
This is a banger.
No. Who is tricking who?
No, fuck you. Fuck you.
I thought I was getting a bear.
Wait, I need to make a popcorn. I need to make a fucking popcorn. Keep yelling at each other.
Yeah. He's on vacation, Keat Boy, in this Discord call on stream, and his family comes in and scolds him.
He has in that one clip where he's like,
Hey, don't scream at him. Don't scream at Keith. Leave him
Whoa,
alone.
there's actual drama.
It's not funny. You're on vacation with your fucking family. We love you. Get off your phone. I'm not doing with this.
You're on vacation with your family?
2 in the morning.
Then you can fly back to Baltimore.
What do you mean out of vacation? It's 2 in the morning.
Damn.
I love you and respect what you do, but you're not doing that here with us.
Damn, bro.
So, kid, basically,
was that your mom?
Your mom just told
Yeah, so embarrassing.
that you just.
But it's because of this part.
Loki, like.
Is it over? Actually,
I kind of don't want this to be clipped.
Yeah, it's obviously gonna get clipped after saying that. Like, come on. Used to have clipping. I think YouTube still does have clipping. The only problem is after the fact, where's the kid? It was Keat Boy. Keat Boy was the kid. The only problem with YouTube clipping is I'm pretty sure if there's copyrighted music in the live stream, you can't clip it. It doesn't have clipping at all anymore. So I go to like this short video. No clipping? Oh, okay. I didn't know they took it away.
A loser recounting this video. But I should tell you guys what I did, you know, I don't want to just like hide what the video, it does kind of matter, I guess. But yeah, I go over this video where Gideon does one of,
It'd be over a minute. Okay, we'll try it again with a minute video. It's over a minute. I can promise you nothing. This is my video. I can promise you nothing. Is in it. Yeah, I can't even clip my own shit, so probably not. Fuck, man. I gotta stop doing that. Keep sneezing down into myself. That seems just...
the most disgusting predator hunts I've seen in my entire life. The guy doesn't seem like a danger to anyone, really.
Bless you, thank you.
For my troubles, I get a fucking strike. I get a fucking harassment strike. Now, you know, maybe YouTube's a bit confused here. Maybe it thinks that I'm Gideon. But as you can tell, despite my somewhat swarthy complexion, I'm not a hunk of...
Yeah, the YouTube... There's a lot of random useless shit on YouTube. But the clipping function sucked ass, but it had a functionality, and now it's gone. So hopefully it's gone. The share button, I'll just copy paste the fucking web link. Okay, no, I like the share button, actually. I like the share button on YouTube. Because I get to here's my video.
Because I
right here, I want to timestamp, I get to timestamp it. I get to very easily timestamp shit.
Flexible, marinated, man meat, bouncing.
Live from Star Command. Yeah. I don't really download streams as they're happening most of the time.
Down the street, so
the ones I would care to download as they're happening, I already get them.
Of wherever the fuck Gideon's from. So, you know, at Team YouTube, if that's the reason that you gave it a try, you know, no harm, no foul. I get it. You don't see color. It's fair enough.
Okay.
But seriously, guys, I don't know how the fuck what I'm doing in
YouTube DMs are still a thing. They haven't come to computers yet, though. Laptops. I have YouTube DMs on my phone. Yeah, YouTube DMs is the easiest way to get groomed, by the way. I thought that was one of the best things about YouTube, is that there is no way to DM somebody on here. Because there is a lot of grooming that happens in these community adjacent discords. It's like, okay, well, at least it can't happen on YouTube. And now it can, with the YouTube messaging features, where you can message people on YouTube.
this video can be described as harassment. I have a few running.
If the invite off platform though, it's like it's just a circle then. It's not. I don't know. Because you have to move them off platform to back on platform. It's just a circle. I don't understand why they even have it. Arguna42 DMs are just me sharing an Ergo stream.
Theory number one is that I described the mentally and physically disabled guy that Gideon is harassing as mentally and physically disabled. But I mean,
you're gonna migrate over to Discord and bring him back to YouTube, so I doubt that happens.
That's what he is, and it's important context to explain why I think it's so deplorable the way Gideon is like harassing the person, right? And
Yo, girl, what's your YouTube? Girder42, didn't that ruin you? That exact sentence?
So fuck me. If you can't say that, I don't know what the fuck to do. I say that what Gideon is doing is disgusting, reprehensible. Maybe a word I used there, maybe a word that I used to describe Gideon, and
okay, so you're like, this video's bad, and maybe shouldn't be on YouTube because of its language. I'm gonna react to it and then clip it up and put it on my channel, but the pretense is that I'm saying it's bad. But I'm saying his video shouldn't be on YouTube because what he says. Should my video be on YouTube then? And someone like Gideon is gonna get a little more grace. Yeah, so it's like, this proves your point that yes, these videos shouldn't be on YouTube. Them taking on your video proves your point. But you shouldn't have put your video. You should have made the video on it if you think it really shouldn't have been on YouTube, or you could have censored it. Wait, but I'm assuming Perry didn't censor the hard R in his VOD.
And the fact that it's a sensitive subject, flag the video.
Okay, yeah, that's obvious, most obvious strike ever. There's a couple videos on my channel, a couple of live streams on my channel with a hard R said. I don't remember exactly where, but I know it has happened for me shit I'm watching and everything. But when I'm editing VODs, I usually make sure to get rid of the slurs. If an R slur slips in, I don't really give a fuck. But you said the hard R? I haven't said the hard R. But I watch shit about like 20 view channels, and every so often, they're 20 views, they're not really getting moderated. I have no clue what they're gonna say. I'm saying. So it's like, yeah, I have talked to people. People are very keyed into the fact that these live streams in general, get more of a leniency than the videos do, which makes sense because it's live. You don't know what's gonna happen. But that's the problem. It's live, you don't know what's gonna happen. So the live stream's fine. Then you decide to post it on YouTube without making any of the edits, which makes me think maybe Perry is using an AI editing software. Because I feel like if you're actually editing it, you'd look at it and you'd be like, oh, yeah, no, I can't keep the hard R in there. Like, straight up. His soft days are pretty, like, they're fine on YouTube, I'm pretty sure. They might get a video strike, but most of the time they're fine. Did Perry have an editor? Did Perry have an editor?
I wanted to talk a bit about can you be a fan of a game if you've never played it discourse? Have you heard of this discourse, guys? Do people need to play a game?
He might actually be editing it. I told Rao to rig this software so it doesn't filter out TOS words. We're gonna look into this after we finish the video. We'll look into this because I feel like I have to. I actually muted my mic that time, but this video is funny for a plethora of reasons.
This is like this is disgusting. This is like
Perry doing the editing. LMAO, yeah. I don't know who does the Perry editing, but I don't like the Perry editing. And if he's gonna keep a bunch of people saying the hard R in his videos, it's just shit editing. Like, if you're not gonna censor the slurs, that's shit editing. Is it really the one with the most views in the last 3 months? To me, hard R XO, I've never said the N-word online. I don't say it in person, but I mean, yeah, it is the one with the most views. My most viewed VOD is a fucking Spinal BJ VOD. Like, unironically. Spinal BJ's Disgusting Fetish Shows is my most viewed VOD. It's 2 hours of just rambling about his disgusting tier list. It's a good VOD. I like most of my VODs. This VOD's probably unwatchable. It's just 20 minutes of me ranting to the camera. The rest of them are fun. One's about to fall before he quits. It's a pride thing for him. Because he keeps getting less and less viewers. I think he might actually quit before he debates Aiden or like apologizes to Kathy or something. Does he have to apologize to Kathy? Not morally. I don't know if he really feels so strong about his side, but from he wants to do good as a streamer. Yes, I think you got to be doing good. You got to be doing good with Kathy. I don't think so. You would forgive Destiny before Perry. Okay, so that's just, yeah, that angle's just done, but that's true. So I guess like debating Aiden would have given more good grace with, I feel like, actually quite a few people, but I don't know.
Like, you should, like, this is like straight to hell behavior. How do you explain?
Because that's the point where I was like ragging on his content. I was like, oh, he's doing this so shitty, but he's not debating it. It's gotten to the point where I feel bad because he's covering like such actual bullshit that the viewers aren't dropping off anymore because of any of the drama. They're dropping off because he's covering amazing digital circuits for 6 hours. What's so fucked up big this time? He got a strike on YouTube because he didn't censor out the hard R from his VOD.
Blame this.
That's what I'm hearing. These color filters aren't doing it. No, the color filters don't look nice.
To a priest. Oh, I found this mentally disabled guy.
He shouldn't be accepted even if he debates Aiden apologies. See, that's your what's it called? Every individual chatter has can have their own opinion on that. I feel like he would win over a decent chunk of chatters if he would debate Aiden on shit. If he does go back into the, like, if he debates Aiden, if he covers more shit with with Aiden in it again, he completely skipped most of the Aiden Destiny VODs or debates because he didn't want to cover anything in Aiden. The problem is, it's more of a, because he won't touch anything around Aiden at this point. He does it every so often. Real ones won't. Sure, you can say that. He's still going to get a chunk back. But if you debated Aiden and only said human freak 100 times. He bans everyone. Hug Boxer, yeah. He's pushing himself out of the community. Right. So he's losing viewers that don't necessarily care that he's not debating Aiden even. They're just like, we're over here and you're pushing yourself further and further over here. They're like, I don't care to be this far out here watching the amazing digital circus. I'll just come back. So it's not like the debating Aiden would win him over and it proves him so morally just and everything. It's more of it puts him back in his sphere. If he covers shit like this, he's back over here. Don't just switch to DGG, you might find a market there. There are some trades on viewers, like if you sweep for Perry, you'll backstab you eventually. The one I don't like recently, and it's weird because I should be all for this, and I should be the biggest advocate of this one, is the Spinal BJ one. I've been advocating that he should be banned from every server for quite a while now. I think Spinal BJ is a disgusting pedophile. But the reason Perry banned him is because Crystal said that he's doing disgusting stuff, getting disgusting stuff, and then he banned him. Because Crystal said so. But I don't think I have a new view on what Spinal is. I don't think he did anything new. Like, he does shit that he's already done before. I don't have a new view on him. And Perry banned him because he's like, oh, it's so disgusting. I don't think anything changed for Spinal. It's just he found it. Crystal didn't want him in. He found his way out in Spinal. He got an exit plan, and he banned him. Millie got unbanned. I don't know if he got unbanned. What's going on there? Cover the crystal jelly beef. I don't have all the screenshots, but I covered most of the actual jelly shit originally. Parody mod, one of his biggest favorites is Spinal Bed. So I have a VOD on that. It's the... What's their name? I don't know. They ended up leaving the server. But it's like... Yes, Spinal should be banned. Banning him is the right move. But the reason he banned him is very sketchy. So, comparing your stream now? No. Because he's going to give you... You know what the excuse is going to be? The excuse is going to be, oh, it's like a strike system. He doesn't do that anymore. That was the final strike. And it's like, obvious bullshit.
Facebook, oh, I catfished him. I fucking ambushed him in the middle of the night. Forced him into humiliating himself for my YouTube channel. Put him on my YouTube channel. Called him a pedophile to my millions of people that listen to me. Like, how...
You passed? Oh, thank you, Kathy Doyle.
How do you do that, man? I'm all actually, you know, you can't tell because I'm so purple, but I'm tearing up. This is actually sad.
I missed that all of that.
Maybe a word I used there, maybe a word that I used to describe Gideon, and the fact that it's a sensitive subject. Flag the video. Gideon, this is disgusting. This is like you should like this is like straight to hell behavior. How do you explain this to a priest? Oh, I found this message with a disabled guy on Facebook. Oh, I catfished him. I fucking ambushed him in the middle of the night.
Okay, here's how this video doesn't work. Because he's specifically going at the same points he made in the video again. He's being like, he's a freak. He's 100% a freak for doing this. Gideon's an evil person. It's like, okay, you're just making the points you made in the video. In this video, this 8-minute video that you made about you getting this strike, you should be arguing why you shouldn't have gotten the strike. What specifically you said that got you the strike and why you shouldn't be getting the strike. You're just arguing the points in your video again. And that's not helping anybody. And it's just making the video longer. And it's just making it, the longer the video is on Twitter, the less chance someone's actually going to watch it. And it's like, what are we doing?
Forced him into humiliating himself for my YouTube channel, put him on my YouTube channel, called him a pedophile to my millions of people that listen to me. Like, how do you do that, man? I'm all actually, you know, you can't tell because I'm so purple.
Team YouTube ain't watching that. Team YouTube might watch a 1-minute video. If you make a 1-minute video explaining your side, they might look into it. If you make an 8-minute video, they're just going to pass on and be like, I'll look at it later. And by the time they finally look at it, your week's up. And you can stream again, so you're not going to keep pushing it.
But I'm tearing up.
Yeah, the dating panel... At the time, someone said, when I was editing the Ricky VOD, someone said, is the dating panel the new... What's it called? New Year's stream. And I was like, no, this has 0 ramifications for anything. I wouldn't say it has anywhere near as much ramifications as the New Year's stream did, but it does have a lot, it did lead to a lot more stuff than I thought it was going to at the time.
This actually saddened me. This is insanely disgusting. Like, this Gideon guy is actually so disgusting. On the inside. It's just, like, and then for him to, like, after he's, like, harassed.
Okay. This is the evilest thing I said in the video as far as... Oh. He didn't explain that. Wait. Okay. He didn't explain this at all. So what's happening here is that he's showing the worst thing he said in the video. He's not repeating the points. He's showing the worst thing he said in the video. I guess if I read the screen, I could see that. But I feel like they put your videos through an automatic AI filter and read the transcript. Like, you gotta say that.
You know, basically abused the goodwill.
Yeah, the dating panel could have been such a funny thing. It just turned out horrible for everyone involved, bar Salvo. Actually, well, it could have been horrible for Salvo on top of that. Salvo ended up sending Crystal a dick video. But see, like, that got no coverage because of how it was handled. Is that Gideon? That is Gideon. He just put it up on screen.
of this like fucking poor, you know, I mean, you don't know that he has the mentality of a child. I'm gonna call.
No, Troff was actually a bright spark in that whole thing. Troff and Salvo, the two bright sparks. Salvo made it a little bit too much about himself, but that's his whole character. Troff at one point was like, my right testicle is bigger than my left testicle, and I was like, awesome stuff. This is great. Chronic won in my opinion. Chronic was funny on the dating panel. David was, and see, like, Harry just brought the mode down, not answering questions. David was funny as shit because David was like actually like he was acting like a rapist on the panel. He was saying shit like, "Oh yeah, I'm like David, like the guy who killed Celeste," and he, like, that's me. I just have an AI filter on. It's like, oh my god, so bad. What dating panel? I missed it. I'm so glad you asked. The Ricky Live dating panel. And Boxer Trop doing cocaine. Ricky goes live. This is April 24th. April 24th. This dating panel happened. I'm pretty sure that's the day. Am I right? Hold on.
I never said I was going to stream it.
April 24th. This whole dating panel. It's a very interesting dating panel. I'd watch it if you have time. There's interesting ramifications for people after the fact. People that have treated other people since this. Is okay during the dating panel? Hold on.
Well, you know, yeah, he's mentally and physically disabled. He sounds mentally and physically disabled. After, you know, basically harassing this guy, fucking with him, humiliating him for views, he's gonna fucking
That's debatably him doing coke.
Give the police shit. The police would presumably, you know. The idea that Gideon is trying to actually make a case here, like, at the very least, this fucking wretched subhuman, Gideon, should have the fucking decency to say to the police, "You got me, officer. I'm tormenting a disabled man for views. Lock me up." At least say that. But no, he's gonna...
So I'm gonna have to assume he clipped out the N-word then. People tell me he didn't, but I have to assume he did. Because he's saying the worst part of the videos of this.
Sit here and go, "They're a pedophile! They're a pedophile! Oh, boy, boy, boy." Like, imagine the nasty sexting Gideon was doing with this guy.
And before we hear sniff. Hold on, let's do analysis.
He asked the prompt.
Alright.
Also, wait, before you answer, just Ricky, can you one donation and two the donation? He asked the prompt.
Alright.
Also,
yeah, okay. Alright.
You know he was licking his lips getting into it. It is basically like, how is Gideon not a pedophile? This is like a Mama JF situation, right? How is this any different from a Mama JF situation? Gideon is catfishing and sexting somebody with the mental capacity of a child, or at the very least a highly diminished mental capacity, in order to take advantage of it.
So this is the part you think's got his video got taken down for?
How is, like, Gideon's like more of a pedophile than this guy ever could be? But I've just thought...
Well, it's Spinal. I'm getting word that my snark makes 0 sense, and that Perry didn't actually ban Spinal, and it was a moderator. So the crystal snark, sadly, doesn't make sense.
Parts of this video, I don't know. I guess this let Gideon make his fucking case. Maybe it's the fact that Gideon calls the cop the N-word. I didn't censor that. Whoopsie. Gideon's video is still up though, so
Don't know and understand.
I doubt that would be the issue. Yeah, Gideon's video is still up, as you can see. Oh, fuck off, you fucking fly. God, I've been through enough today, motherfucker. The timestamp YouTube.
Why was that in the video? His appeal video.
Yeah, Gideon's video is still up, as you can see. Oh, fuck off, you fucking fly. God, I've been through enough today, motherfucker.
It's literally how was the bigger guy's videos up, but the smaller guy's videos striked, and it's like, okay, this has been a problem on YouTube. Are you gonna make the fucking 30th video essay or 300th video essay, or someone argues that the little guy just doesn't get the same rights the big guy gets on YouTube, and it's like, that's what this is. I mean, that's what this whole video
the
is.
timestamp YouTube gave me as an example of the harassment is literally, I kid you not, just me doing a shill and telling people to watch me on Kick.
He always wants to talk about criminals.
Oh, guys, make sure to. I am live on Kick now, guys. Don't forget, you can join me on Kick. Get awesome. Can we get this freaking KCIP already? Can we get this freaking awesome KCIP, guys?
Yeah, so they gave him a bullshit. They gave him a bullshit timestamp. It's obviously because the video was just mass reported, and they just picked a random time spot for it.
Thank you so much for your support. Don't forget that you should watch me on Kick. It helps out. Thank you, Smile. Anyway, where was it?
Here's the thing. This is a good point to make. They gave him a random timestamp. That makes no sense. YouTube never timestamps correctly. Yeah, I have seen that. If you want to make that your point, sure, that's great. This clip could have been just that, a 15 seconds clip. That's great. This actually is a stronger point than anything else he said in the video so far, I would think, actually, compared to, because nothing else really holds substance in this video. Why is it 6 minutes in? Are Judeon fans really mass reporting Purple Perry? I think I heard about them mass reporting on other YouTubers, and for this to be a random Purple Perry gaming video to get strike down, or to get a strike, I have to assume he got it. They are reporting this video. Shortest Perry clip. I already went over how they're just doing he's doing fucking 8 minutes, 6 minutes, 7 minutes, 6 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes, over and over. They're all above 4 minutes, and he needs to tighten the clips up. This is way too long. I didn't cover the Nigerian Bart farm. If you want to put it back into my YouTube, if you want to put it back into my Discord inbox, I'll pull it up.
You know, like, here, roll a clip real quick, right?
That's right. Sorry, where was I? What? Huh? So I got YouTube is censoring me for saying that people should watch me on Kick. If I was a complete
GD's audience is primarily children. They have the time to do that. GD's audience is primarily children. They will search onto Bart Farm. They will search Gideon on YouTube and just scroll for a video that's inside Gideon. Because I'm pretty sure I've heard Gideon talk shit about his haters and shit like that. When you have a kid audience, that leads to, I'm not saying he's enticing mass reporting, but it just happens. Like, it shouldn't happen. You tell him not to do it, but that's what's gonna happen.
total hack, I would totally play this up and say YouTube is trying.
Like the Brandon Buckingham video on Perry, when Brandon Buckingham's like, Perry's a disgusting freak who has nothing, who's no good. And it's like, well, is Brandon Buckingham telling his fans to go mass report Purple Perry Gaming? No. Is that what they're gonna do? Yes.
To keep is trying to blacklist creators that encourage people to go on Kick. That's what I would do. That's what I would do. But yeah, guys, you know, I think I've learned my lesson. I think I've really learned my lesson from this whole thing. You just shouldn't. If YouTube
AI could understand exactly what Perry was saying in this video, he would have been banned a long time ago.
Are a YouTuber, just don't ever criticize popular YouTubers. Just like ride the line. That's the lesson. And he's
for stream. We're gonna do it for stream. No, is it still gone? Is it? The camera's not working. Okay. The camera's not working, but
hey,
that kind of is what it is. I'm crashing. Okay, I'm just gonna turn off my camera. I don't know. It's this just keeps fucking up. It's so over. He's crashing over and over. It's always this time of night now. It's like right when it hits like around 11-ish. I don't know how that happens. Where is my Discord reactive? I'm gonna call it a day on the camera. I think it's the camera. I gotta find something else to do with the camera. I think it's the camera. So here we go. Get the 5 subs at this point. It's the stream's crashing like 4 hours in or some shit. I don't know what it is. I think it has to do with the camera. I'll look into that after the stream. If I can use a different like app or something. I think it's the camera. So I'll just use my profile picture as a fucking picture here. Like now it stopped tripping out. Okay, so back in the Perry video. Muffing in and out. Dude. Hold on.
Doing in this.
You're back for real? Let me pull this shit up somewhere else. If this shit crashes, I'm going to bed. But we'll see. We'll see. What if it like fucks up again? I'm going to bed. So I want to finish this. And I want to go into the Perry video after this, and then the Perry bot farm, and that's about it. I was right around here when it started lagging.
Pret hunter, and he's going after these evil predators. Gideon did into Danger Miners recently. He's like epic pret hunter. He's epic. Why the fuck even bother? Why would you ever criticize a popular person on YouTube? There's no benefits. There's no just
like, why would you criticize anybody popular on YouTube? Like, they're just gonna take you down anyway. It's gonna be so evil. It's like, I'm pretty sure it's not them taking you down. If I had to guess, my hands up, it's probably that the smaller YouTuber is gonna get caught for saying dumb shit, and you're the one saying dumb shit. The bigger YouTubers are also saying dumb shit. They get more leeway. They always get more grace. They're bringing in more money to YouTube, so then they get more grace. Like, you're a 2K channel. You're not bringing that much money into YouTube. You're not going to get as much grace. Just that's how it works for everything, not even just YouTube.
You get mass reported. If you're big enough yourself, maybe you're able to get reversed. You know, I saw Bloodspet also had his channel mass reported by Gideon fans, and thankfully that was reverted.
Chat noise, yeah, this will be a chat noise stream from now on.
The difference between me and him is that he's popular. Just ride the line, suck up to the bigger YouTubers, never criticize them. I'm the idiot. I'm the idiot for talking about stuff that I think.
Yeah, no face cam, how will I go? Thanks. You had fucking 4 hours of the stream you could have watched with face cam. Then my face cam crashes.
Think is important, interesting, calling out bad behavior. What a waste of my fucking time. What a moron I am. I should stick to
small and unmonetized channels are usually ignored. If you're small and monetized, YouTube will be harsher. They're softer on bigger channels. Obviously, they're softer on bigger channels. But he acts like he doesn't get that. He acts like it's because he's criticizing the bigger YouTube channel, why he's getting targeted by YouTube. And it's not that. It's just he's criticizing Gideon. He's getting targeted by Gideon fans. And then YouTube's applying the rules how they do to smaller channels more harshly.
To epically owning lol cows, like Chris Chan. Who do I think I am to go after Gideon? Greek poems were written about bodies so well refined. What gives me the right?
Now he's sexually harassing Gideon. He doesn't deserve that.
And I guess I deserve blame. I should have.
He also did watch the most controversial video. There was a lot more videos that were nicer that he could have watched. A little less provocative that he could have watched.
I shouldn't have worn such a short skirt in front of Gideon. Have you seen his fan base? You expect them to restrain themselves? Do not dress provocatively in front of a Gideon fan. Learn from my fucking mistake. Hey.
Do I say my don't dress provocatively in front of your dad snark? Maybe. Maybe. Okay, so this video is awesome because it's called Trans Allegories in Media Literacy. 2K views, 44 likes, not the greatest return. I love the comments. I already went through the comments on this video. Is your camera independent from your computer? Is it overheating? My camera is my phone. I'm pretty sure my stream buffering and fucking up is to do with the camera app. Because every time I turn it off, it goes back to working. Jeremy, you can tell your chatters want to go. That's none of my business. Isn't 2K huge for him though? 2K is huge and 2K is good, but it doesn't help him long term. Because all the comments are people like, this guy fucking sucks, this guy blows. It's not even getting much likes on it, so that he's getting more traction on the video, but it's not getting good reception. Trans person here. Well, I fairly agree with your point. I don't think video game has to have a clear trans representative to resonate specifically with trans people. Meaning, well, that's not a trans game by intention of the developer. It can still resonate better with trans people, either by accident. So someone actually like don't give a good faith interpretation of it. If purple and blue lighting is bisexual lighting, this guy's gay as fuck. Yeah, sure is purple. And then I think it's where it gets. What even is this video? And why did it even come across my feed? Watching this is honestly just annoying because it's just overly nitpicky for what? You don't retain the new viewers. It looks nice on your channel. You got 2K views, but you're not pulling them in. This video is just watching some guy either looking way too far into something basic and not even the idea of videos talking about and completely misinterpreting others. So like he's just like, this guy fucking sucks. Why is he my feed? I want this guy gone now. It's pretty much what they're saying about Barry. I hate how he deemed any games that he didn't bother looking up their genre as trans game. Like most of the example he gave are just games with surrealism genre, which is this is a genre. Came way before the whole trans stuff. Same goes for the music part. Dude, I'm losing it. Holy shit. You could just put the image on top of itself with a mask around the character or whatever part of the image. For the thumbnail? Or your glasses? Dude, I'm tripping out reading this shit. I was doing better earlier. A lot of the tweets he used were talking about transgenderism being pushed on kids, not trans people as a whole. Yeah, Jax represents toxic masculinity, not as a trans woman. You know, in a weird way, I'm almost grateful for it. It reminds me when to log off and enjoy the real world. It's like staring down the digital abyss and seeing what lies at the bottom. Okay, so most of the comments aren't here. They're all newest comments. Ooh. I don't see a docs in here. Okay, I can show that. Nice save there, buddy. Yeah. I was reading beforehand. Of course Purple Perry cares about this topic. He's a literal pedophile. Imagine being as dumb as you, bro. What a moron. Purple Virgin Gaming. Just come out as a predator. Is this Navakva? Hope you have the awful day you deserve, you sack of sun-baked dog poop. Oh, you're that vile, dumbass, zero IQ pedo who likes cartoon CP, who is such a coward. You can only attack dying people, women, and children. No surprise, dude. No surprise. You have no subscribers. But pedo boy, aren't you? I'm going to repeat yourself over and over because you think it's comedy. Why don't you grow up as a vile pedo and stop playing children's games? Overheating could be an issue for the phone. Okay, it's not for the phone for our straight. My phone isn't overheating. My phone's actually fine. The problem is I think it takes up too much memory or some shit on the computer. It kind of like gets the computer close to crashing and starts fucking shit up. The app on the computer. So I look more into that, or like the app in general. Other apps, other alternatives. Let's say, no surprise you have next to no subscribers, pedo boy. Aren't you going to repeat yourself? I already read this. Yeah. Not this one. Your pathetic ass is getting cucked all over the internet. It's a beautiful thing. Yeah, a lot of people hate this. They just straight up hated this video. Yeah, but like, that's what I saw. I was like, am I gonna watch the video? Like, yeah, let's see what the comments have to say for this video, because you got quite a bit of views. The comments despise this video. They think this video is the worst video ever made. Do I blame them? They put a fucking little ass girl on their thumbnail.
Oh, I saw this video as
patterns. I don't know how
analysis being done here, Fury. That's true.
Yeah, but then what else we have? We have inbox. Okay. What's an inbox? Oh yeah, they have comments are fucking bread too. Yeah. You know the origin the thumbnail? I heard about the origin of the thumbnail is. I heard it's some gore shit. I forgot. I heard exactly what it was. I'd never seen the video, but I forgot. It's funnier to act like it's just a little ass girl on a thumbnail for no reason. But there is a trace amount of what's it called? These Nigerian accounts, unironically, just quote tweeting his channel in the description of the video tweets. And I don't know if he's doing this. I don't think he's doing this, or if it's like a pro Gideon thing. Well, he got caught in the pro Gideon sweep wave of these accounts. But there right now is multiple Nigerian accounts. Let's just quote tweeting this video everywhere, being like, look what, here's the two things. These are two angles I saw people saying. Split in half, yeah. Okay. The two angles is that either he's paying for this, or he's like a free subscription, I saw someone say, to get this video pushed out there so more people see it, and hopefully if more people see it, they can YouTube finally looks into it. Or the thing that I feel like is actually probably more likely is that it's one of those, the only accounts that are quote tweeting him, it's something like Gideon fans paying, or Gideon haters paying for it to show what Gideon's doing and how evil it is. But it's like, he might just got caught in a bot wave like that. Did you retweet Perry's tweet? Did you retweet Perry's tweet? I don't know. Very strange. Perry's doing backdoor dealing to deal with denial? I have no clue. It throws me off a lot how he got caught into this wave. It's likely Gideon fans. Why would it be Gideon fans? Gideon fans. The fans are this is an anti-Gideon video he made. And he got mass reported by Gideon fans. Why would the Gideon fans be pushing this video? Starbase denial botting? It's just not fitting with anything else Denial and Starbase have been doing recently. DG bit, okay. They've been pushing more DGG shit recently. I don't know if this falls into that. Oh, that's why he's doing backdoor dance and all. That's why he looked through Aiden shit. Okay. Yeah, I can see that. Oh, it's because you think it's denial because they fucked with Aiden. But this fucks with Aiden pushing Perry. Okay. Yeah, I could see that. No, that does make more sense. Can you please giving nephew Aslan back? I feel lonely and missing him. What day is it? Wednesday now? He'll be back by the weekend. Alright, Aslan will be back. Anything else pull up? Starbase Denial doesn't mass report though. Doesn't he they bot more often than not? So the argument isn't that they mass reported the Perry video. The argument is that they have a bunch of bot accounts mass promoting the Perry tweet. Which I could see them doing that. They do have accounts going around promoting stuff. And all did that, they would have nothing to start. Right. I feel like they like snarking Perry as well. I don't see why they boost up Perry out of nowhere. Gamma on YT. We did a Gamma on YT snark session earlier. Let me look. Do I have anything else to cover? Hold on. Do I cover? I was gonna cover some Ico shit, but what about? So listen to this guy. This guy.
Guys, for real? You're not pretending to.
Yeah, you sound like the Gamma accent. You just put the Gamma picture on screen. Is that all I gotta snark today? That's all I gotta say. It might be, but let me look through. I think so. Same YouTube short recommendations. I don't know. They push the same shit over and over. Just refresh tab and look through. Yeah, that might be it. So, this is the end of the stream. If you want to see my next streams, you can subscribe to the channel. Turn post notifications on. I go live every couple days. You can join Discord, link in description, and now link in the chat. I'm putting a link in the chat now. You can subscribe. Yeah, like I already said, you can like the stream. Liking the stream still does help. What's the last one? Oh, you can donate on the way out. That'd be sick. I don't expect someone to donate on the way out. It doesn't really make sense, but you know. So let me find a song. Hold on. Let me pull up a song. Hold on. Shit, that's let's do